Shout out to Aaron.
Why would happen?
She was all nervous and stuff yesterday. I'm like, man, did you coming in or not? You ain't finna stand in the sun.
Raw live.
Shout out to you.
It is your boy Speed Dougie Dog. COVID free, bitch.
COVID.
Test came back negative, bitches.
They stuck you in your nose.
No, they did around my mouth, shit.
Uh,
And at the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people. Shout out to the NBA Summer League. I think it started yesterday.
Yes, it did. I was gonna watch the that second game. I just didn't feel like nigga. It looked like a whole bunch of Steph Curry's playing for the Warriors.
Oh my God!
It was a whole team of Steph Curry's.
Hey, I don't know. The Miami Heat drafted some big Middle Eastern dude.
Yeah.
He like 7 feet. This boy cold, buddy.
He cold.
They got 2 people in the Summer League. Number 50. He has a real regular name like Aaron Smith or something like that. But dude got a funky shot. Like he played just like Sean Marion.
Oh, yeah.
He got a funky shot, but that when I tell you it's wet, oh my God, they kept leaving him open because he just kept throwing it. He just flicking it at the rim and just whop. And I was just sitting there like, oh my, Miami boy.
He didn't get there because of his name.
Yeah, shout out to the NBA Summer League started yesterday. Sports is getting back up.
Again, if you not again, but if you are a basketball junkie or just a sports junkie like us, summer league basketball is where you find like it would be, like when it goes down to Vegas, it's packed.
Oh yeah, I love you. I used to love going there.
Because people just want to see who might be that next. Like when your boy, that Lakers just traded away, what's his name? Kuzman.
Oh, yeah,
He set Summer League on fire, just so y'all understand. But, if I'm not mistaken, the Ball brother was there at the time, too, as well.
LiAngelo got signed. So he's where's Mark at when you need him?
He got signed by who?
Told you Mark don't know nothing. He got signed by the Hornets.
Man,
That make all 3 of them in the NBA now. So I told y'all, if y'all ever want to win some money in sports, bet against Mark. He always wrong.
Whoever you go for, you go against.
So yeah, he's officially on the Charlotte Hornets.
He's 6'7".
No, he's not 6'7". He's only like 6'5".
Okay.
But he's nice, though. He scored 70 points, man. That's how I feel like people. If anybody plays basketball, it's hard to score 70 points.
Nigga, it's hard to score 7. Get you 7,
you ever
nigga.
Play a game
go get 7.
You ever play a game to 70? Like, think about that. Even if you play against your homeboy, right?
Yeah.
And y'all play, me and my brother used to play, it's a 50.
Mm-hmm.
That took 3 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the first one to 50. We play like 3 games, and then, that's it.
Yeah.
But, man, please. That boy scored 70 points shooting jumpers.
Let me just say.
I'm looking forward to him.
I'm basketball junkie.
I'm looking forward to him playing in the summer league. I think it's gonna be dope.
Shout out to the Knicks. Whoa,
Shout out to
Kemba Walker.
The Knicks
come back home.
The Knicks signed Kemba Walker.
They ain't had to get nothing up.
I feel like the Knicks always sign.
He goes a buyout, Nick.
Yeah, I feel like
Think about that. He was a lottery pick. Wasn't he the first pick?
Nah, maybe
By,
the second pick. He was cold though, so he could have
by
been a
Charlotte.
second pick.
I think he was the first pick.
Oh, you might be right, pops.
Nigga, he was MVP of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
He won a championship
Yeah.
and got bought out.
Yeah, I mean he's a little guy though. Kemba Walker's
You got to go.
5'10".
He was Charlotte, Boston. Who was we was at Whatcom last toward the end of the year? It was Oklahoma. Was it Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Oklahoma.
No, he just went to Oklahoma. He didn't play. He just.
He got traded from.
He went to Oklahoma. He got traded to Oklahoma.
From Charlotte.
No, from Boston.
No.
He was just at Boston, pops. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah, remember he got drafted by Charlotte.
Nigga, and the Knicks came up because you didn't give up nothing.
Because the Knicks tried to get him before he went to Boston. They wanted to get him and Chris Middleton.
Oh yeah, sure. That would have been a squad.
Yeah, before they went after.
That'd have been a beast mode.
But I feel like the Knicks always get good players, but at the end.
Well, Kemba got some. The problem with Kemba, he can't play a whole season.
Because he's little. He's 5'10".
It's some about if you want to look at most of your Hall of Famers. They were able to play seasons after seasons and maybe get hurt the 5th season, but they come right back.
And then when they got hurt, it was always something serious, like they broke their foot or something like that. It wasn't
like I think
torn meniscus or something.
stupid. I think Jordan broke his leg.
Oh yeah, broke his foot, right?
Broke his foot.
Yeah. Second year in or something like that.
Magic got AIDS.
That's hilarious. That was like 10 years in, but yeah, he still got it though. He beat it though.
LeBron ain't had no major, just back shit.
No, he never. He just had that hamstring thing a couple years ago.
Kobe never had a major injury till he tore his Achilles. That was at the end.
He tore his Achilles. He tore his
at the end.
He tore his shoulder out of the socket. Remember in the
and he had to shoot that free throw with his left hand.
No, he broke his hand. He broke his hand and had to play left-handed for like 6-7 games and was averaging 30 something. FYI.
Oh, I remember that.
But no, remember when he hurt his shoulder playing the Timberwolves in the playoffs,
Mhm.
and then he went baseline and banged on KG and all of them with the hurt shoulder though. So Kobe that guy. Did you see the Kings game?
Mm-mm. That was the game I was watching against the Warriors, right?
Yeah, so the Kings.
Yeah, it looked like a whole bunch of Steph Currys on the Warriors team.
What did you think about Davion Mitchell, the point guard?
I didn't watch the whole game.
Okay, the point guard.
I recorded it.
The point guard out of Baylor. He looks little.
Oh, he had him. Okay, I did say he had mad confidence. Like he was like, "Nigga, I'm taking all these."
He didn't have no confidence to that first 3 drop. I think that first 3 drop, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's bucket." Because if you're that small and you're able to get your shot off like that, the rest of your game is pretty basic. Like getting to the basketball stuff, you already know you're quicker than tall people. So
quicker than tall people.
I think the hardest thing about playing against taller athletes is once you're able to figure out how to shoot over them, the space.
Because you don't see that every day in college and high school.
Once you need to figure out the spacing, you good. But he ended up scoring 23 points. I thought this was for the longest time. I thought this was Donovan Mitchell's brother or something.
Which one?
Davion Mitchell.
Oh.
So I felt a little racist. I felt like a white person a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Y'all related? You know what I'm saying? Like one of those.
I know y'all like, this ain't motherfucking what you watching.
Nah, this what we watching.
We watch sports, motherfucker. What you watching Wednesday, bitch?
Yeah, so Davion Mitchell did his thing, scored 23 points. I think the Kings won, if I'm not mistaken.
Would they ever be nice, Nick?
No. They got to get a European player. Listen, Pops, I just don't understand this. What's the kid? Evan Fournier. The Knicks just signed Evan Fournier, right?
Uh-huh.
If I was the Kings, I would have signed Evan Fournier. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, De'Aaron Fox, he's not going to stay in Sacramento. Granted, he's from California, so you got a good chance of him staying out there. But I don't think somebody like De'Aaron Fox, once his contract is up, and then you got places like the Brooklyn Nets or the Knicks or Miami who can use, a backup point guard or something like that. So if I was the Kings, I would find the best European player out there or the best local prospect. I'll try to find somebody either from Oakland or Sacramento area to draft on that team. And hopefully they end up like Damian Lillard and just want to stay there because they like me. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Drummond went to Philly.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand that either. I think Dinwiddie, the backup point guard for the
he's trying to find somewhere.
I think he's going to end up in Washington.
Yeah, but why? Isn't that, I mean,
you got Bradley Beal, you got Kuzma, you got Harrell, you throw Dinwiddie out there, you in the East. You can at least get to the playoffs with that squad. They're going to at least make the playoffs.
Okay. Well, maybe, right.
Let's see, you had, what else we got, guys? What else? The Lakers signed, the Lakers been busy, man.
Yeah, Lakers, hey, man, that front office ain't no joke.
Yeah, they look like the Lakers are about to sign the big man from Miami, Hassan Whiteside.
What's the problem with Hassan? I think what happened was when he got that big contract from Miami, he stopped balling.
Well,
and he balled a little bit at Portland because that would have been a perfect fit for him.
Right.
It just didn't work.
Because I think what happened, when he got drafted, he came out of high school.
Yeah.
Hassan Whiteside came out of high school, so he was supposed to be that guy, but then he fell off. He went to the G League for like 3 years.
Then he was out the league.
He was out the league, and I think that I don't know this for sure, obviously, but just based on like how you said how he kind of fell off after he got paid, I don't think he thought he was gonna ball out like that. Like I don't think he thought he was gonna have a good run like that. Man, he had a good 3-year run where he was blocking like 5 shots a game.
He was balling.
And that's what I'm saying. Like all these young players, I be thinking to myself, like, listen, man, don't let them hype you up with this ring stuff, okay? Be like Carmelo Anthony. Get all the money you can. Then go play with your homie at the end of the time and get a ring. But if Hassan Whiteside is a perfect example. Like he went to the G League. As soon as he got back to the league, he focused on one thing. I'm blocking all these shots. Got $100 million.
Yep.
After that, I ain't finna hurt my ankle for you. I'm chilling, man. I got $100 million.
Yeah. If you invest right, you're good to go. Like when I say that, like for those who don't know, Sean Kemp don't never have to work another day. His kids ain't got to work. Right. Sean Kemp invested when he was at Seattle. The second year, he meets a white guy there, motherfuckers, and he turns him on to bubble wrap.
Oh, smart business.
And he invested into bubble wrap, and he ain't got to work no more, no ever.
Smart business. What you got too? Jason Tatum. He said he hasn't touched any of his NBA money yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's dope. What do you guys think about DeMar DeRozan? Oh, it says here, Whiteside is set to join the Jazz or the Lakers, so he's kind of in between. Jazz would be a good pickup too. But what do you guys think about the Chicago Bulls? I know Vernon from Chicago. Chicago looking like they're gonna be legit. They
Fernie
got
don't know basketball, man.
I know, but
He don't watch
Fernie can be
basketball.
excited. They got Lonzo Ball and they got DeMar DeRozan.
Mm.
You know, and they got the white boy from the Magic that they made the trade for. So they got a good starting lineup, and they got the white boy from the Lakers too. They got the what's his name, Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stand Caruso. I don't understand that stuff.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
And let's see what else. What other NBA news? You finna make a phone call?
Just keep talking, boy.
Y'all
Shut
see,
up.
Y'all see what I got to deal with on here, y'all. What did y'all think about?
Hey, you leave, did you?
I never remember this guy's name. What's the white boy name that played for Georgia Tech, y'all? McLemore or something like that. The white boy with the bounce. He played. They played yesterday. The Lakers. They look. They got a couple of players that they got in the pickup.
Who?
The Lakers. That they drafted.
But here's the thing, Nick. What you watching? We watch sports, but we'll get to other stuff here. No.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and this for everybody else. The Lakers are old, and in for basketball.
No,
come on, Nick.
No,
just
they're
for
not.
basketball.
No, they're not.
Just can I finish? Can I land?
But that's not.
Let me land.
Go
Let me
ahead.
land. They're old in the sense of I think LeBron is 36, Westcombe is 37. So anyway, they're all old except for AD and a couple other cats. So it's going to be load management. They're not going to play 82 games.
So they don't need to play.
Can I finish? So if you're LeBron and AD and Carmelo and I know West's going to play 82. Fucking Westbrook going to play 82.
You already know.
They'll probably play like 71, 70 games. So they won't finish in first place. So you got to figure they'll finish, what, fourth?
Doesn't matter.
End up having to play against, let's say,
Who?
Golden State.
So?
Nigga, you don't want to see Golden State the first series.
Listen, Steph Curry is that guy, okay? But let's not forget, I watched all these series. They barely ever beat LeBron James. He's never really beat LeBron James. Somebody got to get hurt. His whole team got to fall apart for him to win. Steph Curry is not better than LeBron James. All them threes, they look good. They look good. Name another three-point shooting team that's ever won a championship. It don't work. You have to have the greatest shooter of all time and then maybe another top 3 greatest shooter of all time in order for that to work.
Which they do.
That's what I'm saying. Think about the Golden State Warriors before. They had Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, and Chris Mullin. And couldn't do nothing with that.
That was a different era.
It doesn't matter. Even if you're the
That was
greatest,
Michael Jordan.
even if you're the greatest shooter of all time,
It was
Steph
Michael
Curry-
Jordan. You can't get past
Steph
Michael.
Curry's only. But you know why? Because Michael Jordan shooting 50% from the 50 feet in, from inside the 3-point line. That's all you need. Who won last year? 3-point shooting team? No. They threw that ball to Giannis. Bing, bing, bing. Smash on him and keep going, man. Ain't nobody shooting up. Man, listen, y'all. Lakers gonna win a championship. They got too much superstars on there. Even though they calling
we call
this
it the
team,
chip. You don't say championship.
they calling this team the Space Jam team.
Hilarious.
They said he basically assembled the Space Jam team.
Pretty much.
So.
What you watching Wednesday, bitch?
Shout out to LeBron, man. We finna have another.
Did you watch Versus?
I tried to watch Versus.
So
The
just so
audio
y'all
was
know,
pretty
I know
bad.
y'all look at me like, oh, Speed know everything. Nope. So I never listened to Dipset, never listened to Locks.
Dipset.
I don't get neither one of them.
Who do y'all think
I don't
won?
like Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
Him too. I don't like him
Said
at all.
Jadakiss.
So I didn't get it, even though the word went out that Jadakiss killed.
I mean, Jadakiss is that guy. Jadakiss has. One thing I learned about the Versus, you learn about music, is how people respond to it. So all the album cuts is cool, but what really matters are the big anthem songs. Like those are the
So
ones
what did they
that-
have? I don't know what songs they had.
Jadakiss himself, I think out of all those artists, including all the Dipset artists and all the Locks artists together, he has the most hits, period, out of all those people put together. So I think that's why they saying he
Commercial hits.
Yeah, he might have carried it, but I mean, Jadakiss is an amazing artist. He's the only one out of those groups that dropped like a classic solo album. Him and Cameron maybe dropped classic solo projects.
Number to call into, just in case you wondered, 818-914-4087. Who you be? What you watching, bitch?
Hey, Speedy.
Who they see up?
Who this is?
Dana.
Dana Dane with fame. What it do, baby girl?
I think I got the monster. So
Oh, I can hear it.
You
Yeah,
got the COVID?
yeah, it took your
Think
enthusiasm
so.
down.
All the symptoms line up.
Can you smell anything?
Nope.
Can you taste anything?
Nope.
You got
Everything nasty as fuck,
it.
huh?
You got it.
I could tell by your
So
demeanor.
I got the lemons. What was that lemon recipe?
Listen, boil the lemons whole.
Yeah.
Just
But cut them.
wash that because a lot of people don't know most of the vitamin C that's in the lemon is actually in the peel.
Okay.
Right. So just
okay. Because my friend told me to clean off the zest into the white part and then boil them.
No.
So you guys are saying this?
No.
Yeah, because even the zest of it has vitamins and stuff in there. We just don't.
That's what I always heard.
Right.
I didn't understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, like back even back in the day, a lot of grandmothers would put lemon zest on like a lemon pie or something.
Mm-hmm,
So just boil the entire lemons, but make a big old pot of water because you want to drink that all day. Every time you thirsty.
Yeah, I have like 10 lemons. So.
Yeah, boil like 5 of them so that way you can break it up a little bit, and then get vegetable soup.
Yeah. And you could use it as a breathing treatment as well. Get a towel, boil it, and put your and turn it off.
Do what with the towel?
So I put the towel over your head, like in a steam room.
You said. I thought you said oil the towel.
No.
That's not a little freaky right there. Friday.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, Speedy.
That helped my breathing. It helped my lungs. All of that helped.
Like this is the worst day. It started. I had a little cough on Sunday, and I just was like, ooh, little cough. And then Monday I was just out, but this has been the worst day. You know how you can't sleep. So you toss and turn. I fell out the bed. I'm like, ugh.
No, don't lay down. Try not to lay down a lot. Only lay down when it's time. No, only lay down when it's time to go because it settles in your body. So sit up.
Oh my God, it's so hard to sit up though.
Yeah, sitting up is better.
I had to lay down a lot too. I would say this too though, if you can, get out in the sun. But a lot of times you feel. I felt a little nauseous the first couple of days, so I couldn't really move too much.
I did that yesterday. I remember you said that, so I went and stood by the pool where the sun is high.
Or take some vitamin D pills to help too.
I have some vitamin D and vitamin K, and I got the mullein. When you guys were talking about it Monday and Jeff mentioned it, I ordered it right away.
Oh,
so
mine's come today.
Right now, I just got to get it.
And so what I found out yesterday, I ended up talking to my mother. Sea moss clears out the mucus in your body.
Oh, sea moss.
Oh, okay. Because I ordered. I have sea moss. It's in the refrigerator.
Yeah, so get your sea moss on, y'all.
Remember, sea moss only lasts about a week and a half. Don't let it. If you got it, go ahead and use it.
Yeah, because it's a live thing.
It only lasts about a week.
It's a live virus.
Yeah, well, not a virus.
Damn, I wasn't
like
looking forward to that. So.
Yeah, man. So I mean, you sound good though. You don't sound like you don't.
Is somebody coming by to check on you?
No.
You gotta have somebody come by and check on you, baby girl.
Yeah, no. My sister wants to come, and my cousin knows, and I have friends out here, so I'm good.
Just make sure somebody come by and check on you.
Yeah,
you got water and Gatorade?
Yep, I got a lot. That's all I've been drinking. I tried to eat a nectarine yesterday, and it came right through. I had some watermelon because I know it's an alkaline fruit, and so I tried to take a couple of bites of that. I just no appetite.
Yeah. I couldn't. That food was so nasty to me. I was like, "Nigga, you'll get this shit out of here."
But listen, this is the key, though.
I don't taste anything. I don't even taste the water. And the water, I just drink bottles of water. That's all I do, and go back and forth to the laboratory.
Yep.
The laboratory. Try to drink some smoothies, but don't get them from the store though. Try to make one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have some nectarines and peaches here. Make it with the smoothie with water or almond milk.
I don't use any milk.
Or juice.
No milk.
Don't use any milk. Don't eat any cheese. You need to clear all the mucus out your body as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an appetite, so I don't plan on eating any of that. But the smoothie, make it with what, juice?
Yeah, juice. If you can, especially if you can't taste anything, just put some vegetables. Put some. If you could throw some veggies in there, because you ain't gonna be able to taste it.
Yeah,
anyways.
I have some cayenne too, so I'm gonna put that in there.
I have some. This is for everybody out there. I have this thing. I wish I had it. It's a superfood. I have a green powder. It's basically a bunch of dried vegetables mixed together. So I usually throw a scoop of that. It's like kale, spinach, mushrooms, all this stuff.
I'll text if you tell me the name of it, I'll text my friend and tell her to bring it by.
I will find out right now. I'll text my rib right now and have her find out for you.
We praying
what
for
I'm
you.
watching.
What you watching?
I watched the end of The Chi. The Chi is just okay to me. They just changed so much, and the writers changed, and it seemed like the showrunner changed.
I told you.
So,
and they got picked up for another.
Watching, to be honest.
This how it go. They got picked up for the 6th season.
I saw that. Lena Waithe should be Speedy. Do you watch it? I mean, I don't know.
I was upset when they killed that little kid because I thought he was a great.
They killed who?
The first season, that little kid, the first kid that got killed in Shine.
Coogie?
Yeah, for no reason.
Coogie or something like that.
I thought he was a great character that you could have hung your hat on for at least 3 seasons, easily.
Well, when Jason Mitchell was fired, I liked the storyline with Jason Mitchell. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, those were good. Yeah, well, he did fuck up.
I mean, he was inappropriate, and he wouldn't stop.
Yeah. Well,
after they pull your coat and they still keep your job, then stop.
Dana, there's the power that people have when they're in those positions. They don't see themselves like they did anything wrong. It's what it is. It's like, hey, baby girl, you know who I am? Come on in the room. No, you don't want to?
Yeah.
You want to come in here? Door lock, boom, it's going down because I said it's going down.
Yeah.
It's crazy when them dudes have that power.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop. And also, I'm watching. The Power Book 3, the Kanan story. I love the
that
mom.
shit. Hey,
I heard
Dana.
that was good, Dana.
Her and Mary J. Blige is like phenomenal.
See, I haven't gotten that far. I'm gonna tell you now. Power Book 3, whatever it's called, the dope dealer dude. I don't know if this nigga real, but that motherfucker.
Joey Badass.
I don't know who he is. That nigga cold as fuck.
Joey Badass, yeah.
That nigga is killing that shit.
He a rapper.
He killing that shit.
He is. I like the way he talked to Rock. Like, there's consequences to actions.
Man.
You just can't roll up in here and do stuff.
All right, so those who don't know acting, but you just watch TV, he steals every scene he in the sense of you're not looking at the other actors. You're just looking at dude and waiting for his line to see what he gonna say. He is killing that shit.
What do you think about Rock having that young boy killed to get him off Kanan's scent?
I know that's the streets. Either way it go, they were gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to get killed to satisfy the other side.
Yeah.
Because eventually they was gonna figure it out.
Life.
Yeah. You just knocked me out. Oh my God. Eventually they were gonna figure out. Plus he's the one that got the guns. And the one thing about the streets, niggas don't hold shit in. Eventually somebody's gonna say, "Oh, I gave so and so the gun and him and then once they got about the Kane, they were gonna end up killing him anyway. But they had to kill one of them kids that was there.
Yeah.
It was just sad that it was him, even though again, great show. 50, man, he almost IQ.
He's a professional troll, but he's writing his own ticket.
That motherfucker is killing it, man. He got some good. I think too. When you get out of yourself and think it's about you, and you go find some good writers, and that's what he went and did. He went and got some really good writers, told them his story. Because I like the fact when he was a fat kid, he got his mama's cold. Oh, that bitch is cold.
Oh, I love Rock.
Oh, my God.
Her and Mary J. Blige's character for the other story, the Tariq story, that's the best casting I've seen in a while.
Yeah. See, I didn't see the other one, but I think the mama on this, she is so dope.
She is cold.
Only thing I did like, now tell me if you like this. Remember the light-skinned nigga, and she go by the house, and he hit her with the, I just want to take my time. I'm like, nigga, why you write that shit in there? I know he a light-skinned nigga. He's supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
He's supposed to throw that bitch on the ground and beat it up. He's like, Nick, he did like this. He grabbed, because she was trying to take his clothes off. He grabbed her hand and said, I just want to take our time. She went,
that's right out of the 80s rap video.
Yep.
80s R&B video.
Yep.
That's what's up, though. I like it.
But a really good movie. A really good show. If you guys are not watching it.
I have one more.
Oh,
please do.
Okay, so I watched a documentary on Netflix about 3 young sisters, and they were like track phenoms, but they were homeless.
Oh, wow.
So, they got all this attention and got on the cover of this stuff, and people found out about their story. They was from a single mom. She was working sporadically, so she was living in a shelter. So Tyler Perry comes in, pays for an apartment for 2 years. And it just shows that these 3 young girls, how, like Speedy, sometimes you say you can't do it alone. Everybody needs help.
Everybody needs help, man.
Like the coach is there. This person is there. That person's there to kind of bring these little girls up and show them that they could have a better life. They try to get them in private schools. They help them with their scholarship things. The mom gets a better job and stuff, but it's a really good story of how it just takes everybody. It takes a village. A single mom can't do it by herself. She needs, people, and sometimes you need a leg up, like the 2 years rent being paid. That gives you the opportunity to breathe a little bit. I can't think of what the name of it is, but it's about 3 little girls and they run track.
So what are they doing now? Where are they at now?
Still New York.
Oh, still in New York. Okay.
Okay.
It's not that old. It's like really current because they mentioned 2018 and 2019 in the documentary.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's involved. Yeah.
But the cover of the I guess movie or whatever. The documentary is the three little girls and they're sisters. I think maybe like 12, 13, and 9 or something like that.
Dana, I'm gonna ask you something. I know you gotta go because you gotta rest. But sit up as much as you can. Anyway, I was thinking the other day, where did the word "that's not fair" come from? Because black folks, we've never used that word to say.
Say it one more time, Speedy.
When you hear kids go, "Well, that's not fair," I heard
that drives me crazy. My
nephews
do that.
God! And I said, white folks came up with that because black people have never in their life went, "That's not fair," because it ain't never been fair.
My sister even does it sometimes, and I keep telling her, I said, when is life fair? Sometimes you need, an advantage to get ahead. Stop saying it's not fair. Nothing's fair.
Hey, shit. But I said white folks came up that as
I think
they
that
got...
was like a little thing that, you teach kids in kindergarten or something.
Yep. Or somebody taught them, and it just caught on there, well, that's not fair. Bitch, life ain't fair. It's
None of it's fair.
It was recently, though, they started having, like, participation trophies.
And I hate that shit.
I remember...
I hate that.
When I was a kid, I never won anything for just being there as a kid. So it had to be after my era.
And it's white people because they said that's not fair. I paid. My kids should get a trophy.
But you know what it sets your child up for? For mediocrity.
It sure does.
Have this mediocre child going through life, and every time they don't get what they want, that's not fair. When thinking that none of this is fair. Sometimes you need that unfair advantage to get ahead.
Mm-hmm. And look at it as if though you should try to get ahead. And that's why you have all these white boys and running around tearing up the White House because they were like, well, we lost it. We lost the election, and that's not fair. No, motherfucker, you lost. It's over. Move on to the next thing.
But you don't come and tear down the building and look for people to kill because Trump lost the election. It's not that type of game. It's politics.
No, that's what they do.
The balance of power is going to switch every 4 years. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
No, that's what they do.
I was so amazed. And I just the other day, I just started thinking about that word, that's not fair. I said, nigga, I told my kids.
Drives me crazy with that's not fair shit.
I sat my kids down last night. I said, don't say that shit no more. Don't ever say that because it ain't going to never be fair for us.
And my little nephews, I could hear them in the back seat saying, oh, he took my thing. That's not fair. I'm like, stop teaching them that.
You got to go.
Setting them up for,
Now, just so you know, I grew up with 7 brothers and sisters. If my mother went and bought one person a toy, she didn't buy nobody else no toy. And we didn't say that wasn't fair. We just were like, well, they got a toy, we didn't. But, nigga, you try to walk in the house with just one kid something, everybody like, well, that's not fair. I didn't get nothing. Motherfucker, it ain't for you. This ain't your day.
That's how my nephews are. One got a Nintendo Switch and the other one got the PlayStation because that's what they asked for, the Xbox or whatever that is. So the other one wanted the Nintendo Switch, and he was mad and he said, that's not fair. And my sister was like, that's what you asked for. Now get out of here before I take it all back.
Yep. I'm going to take all this shit back.
I would have just taken it back. It ain't fair. Cool. Give me my shit.
Okay, if it's not fair, it can stay in his room until it gets done.
It's not fair me spending my money. That's what's not fair.
And we're talking about toys that's in the hundreds. You guys know this.
And they fucking Jordans.
You're talking about that's not fair. That's not what you asked for. You got what you asked for. Get out of here.
Fuck out of here. You get better, all right, baby girl?
All right, thanks.
All right, wear your mask if you have to go out. And go get a little sun, go walk down the street, come back home.
Y'all send Dana some love.
All right, we love you, Dan.
Let me show you this quick product that I put in my drink right here. It's on the screen right there.
Is this for Dana as well?
Yeah, this is for anybody. This is not for people who have COVID. This is just for life, okay? Because a lot of us don't eat greens and stuff on a daily basis. I have completely reorganized my crib, so
Send me that, Nick.
We doing about 80-20.
80-20 what?
80-20. It's about 80% vegetables, 20%
so
else.
I always look at it like this. Do we go full tangy?
I mean, if you can, you could. But
I can't go full tangy.
This is what I believe, though. Okay, I believe life
eats a lot of nuts and
life is not just about surviving, right? Life is about enjoying the good things about life. Food is one of those good things that we enjoy in life. So I don't see, I don't, that's why I don't look at it like that. Like I just don't want to live and eat bland food for the rest of my life. That sounds crazy.
What is bland food? Like burgers and fries?
Raw vegetables. Nigga, like that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me personally. So the way I look at it is, I just try to eat healthy and understand how the body works. Mm-hmm. You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? For example, the only people somebody had tried to argue with me yesterday and said, well, you have to eat meat because it has protein in it, right? Mm-hmm. So I asked him, I said, well, where are the animals getting the protein from?
The grass. So
why don't you just eat the source? That's how. But that's the trick that they've played on us, right? To make us think that it's not that simple. But the only reason cows, for example, contain a large amount of protein is because all they do all day is eat grass, and grass has protein in it. All plant has protein. So if you need protein, you just have to eat a large amount of vegetables. You don't actually need to eat meat at all. I like meat.
Me too.
I killed a chicken myself.
No.
So I told my rib, I said, listen, we can get a little plot of land. We can get some chickens on there. We can get a little lamb. Kill the lamb once a year for Passover, and we just keep it like that.
All right, what you watching, bitch? Call in 818.
What you watching?
914.
All right, I watched the worst. I told y'all this on Monday, but I watched the worst movie of all time.
Which
Fast F9. And it's not bad. Like, you can leave it on because it's an action movie, so it's no worse than the latest Bourne Identity movie. Mm-hmm. But it's just ridiculous. Like, I've never seen so much BS in a movie.
Well,
I just feel like at some point they just taking people money.
Do you watch Bond?
No.
Okay.
It depends on who's playing Bond. Let me say that.
No, the little white dude's. I didn't want.
If it's the one dude with the high chest, he got the reptile body, he got the long torso and the high shoulders.
No, Daniel Craig. So
yeah, Daniel Craig.
fought against watching any because I like 007 back when Sean Connery played him and maybe a few other people. No, just Sean Connery. And so Daniel Craig got it and had it. He's been having it for a while. And I said, well, fuck it. One day I started watching them, and the motherfuckers was fire. So I finally got a chance to watch Skyline, I think it is. Hold on, let me see. Somebody help me out.
Which one? So this is the guy you talking about, right?
Daniel Craig.
The white dude?
Yeah.
With the high fade? This dude?
The little white dude.
I don't know if he little. I don't know no man height. Is that him?
Nope.
No Time to Die is the latest Bond trailer that's out right now.
That's the one that's about to drop. Before the last one was Sky something. Type in Sky.
Hold on, I want to
007.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if we can pull this trailer up, y'all. Anyway. I'm a trailer fan, y'all. I like the trailers.
Yeah, well, that's how I am in the movie theaters. I can't if I ain't watch the trailers, nigga.
Yeah, I sometimes I just go on YouTube and I just watch all the trailers about to come out, y'all. So this is the new Bond movie. I like James Bond. I like this white dude that plays James Bond at least, because I feel like he don't never do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like his action scenes somewhat realistic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he looked like he athletic enough to fight somebody. It's definitely the worst action hero I've ever seen was Tyler Perry when he did Alex Cross. That was just the worst.
No, I can't do Claude Van Damme.
I like John Claude. You know who's worse than John Claude?
Skyfall.
So, oh yeah, Skyfall's good. Yeah, Skyfall's real good.
So I still haven't seen Spectre. So the performance where I haven't seen Spectre.
Spectre, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that one, which was 2015. I just saw Skyfall last night. I saw No Time to Die was great. GoldenEye was good.
Yeah, GoldenEye set it off though.
Casino Royale, fire.
Casino Royale. I've only seen GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
But on Skyfall. So what bought me, and how I'm going to bring this back to Fast and 9, nigga, why is it that 007, Bond can get shot? Now, somebody has to explain to me in the beginning his own people shooting, because they're trying to shoot the guy behind him, but he ended up shooting him. He falls into the water, but they never tell you how he got rescued and how he made it from the water, because he should have been dead.
Because he James Bond, though, you know?
All we know, the next scene, nigga, he in the bed with a female. But they don't explain. They give you a little bit, but nobody explains what happens. Right there, Nick. So he goes underneath.
Oh, but anyway, they never did when they floating in the water, though.
Anyway, he get his ass beat through this movie. Don't think he ain't taking L's.
Oh, yeah, he not a really good fighter, y'all.
He taking L's. Yeah. She got shot. He got shot. Everybody in this movie got shot. Now I'm looking at Fast and Furious. Nobody even got grazed.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't even. Nick, you ever stub your toe?
That's what I'm saying, Pops.
You down for at least 15, 20 minutes.
It's not even that. I've been punched before.
Yeah, anybody ever been hit?
Especially a body shot. Like a face shot I can understand, because usually you get hit in the head, your adrenaline going, you don't really feel that. But if you get hit in the body, all that adrenaline go out the window.
Yeah, all your fighting
Yeah,
shit.
if you get slammed, I've been
'Cause
slammed.
the
on the
first thing you're
ground.
gonna say is go, hold up, nigga, hold up. Because
Man,
you ain't never. Again, I'm not saying if you go with the lead character, he's probably been boxing, so he's been hit. Okay, we'll go with that. Nigga, the rest of the motherfuckers ain't in. They not training. Maybe
right.
the Latino girl.
But I think Pops, I think they trying to make them superheroes because you know in editing and stuff, you ain't leaving nothing in you don't need in. So when they kept making the reference to they didn't get hurt, nobody's ever been hurt.
Nobody.
Then they kept
one dude died, and he didn't die in the movie.
Then they made reference to they might be special people and all these kind of things, and I'm like, they on number 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
They already been out of space, so
Okay.
they sent 2 black men out of space, right? So
Okay.
that was stupid.
Yeah.
Pop.
And
Why would you
a
use
Fiero
and you gonna crash through?
and a Fiero?
You gonna smash through the satellite with your last burst of speed? Come on, nobody's taking that chance in space.
Nigga, how we gonna get back?
And then John Cena, this was stupid.
Yeah.
That they was brothers trying to kill each other. Then, oh my God, y'all! Listen, the action scenes on here are the worst I've ever seen. These men jump out of moving cars onto moving cars, get hit.
Hit by a moving car.
My man got hit by the car, and all the car did was bump him to the other car.
Yeah.
In midair.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell y'all, if y'all see a movie by us and we doing backflips and stuff, hey man, that's where we at. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of doing the movie.
Just so you know, nigga, have anybody ever hit somebody but you're not a boxer? Your hand is you're gonna probably break a knuckle.
Even if you are a boxer, you're gonna break your hand.
Yeah, but just say if you're not a boxer, you just a regular dude on the street and you got into a fight and you got a good punch in on somebody's jaw. Don't hit their mouth. Because your hand gonna get infected.
Last time I hit somebody in the head. And obviously if you've been in fights, you're never supposed to. I was raised, never punch Mexican dudes in the face.
Huh?
Always
I ain't tell you that.
No, that's what my homies told me because all Mexican dudes, when I fought them, they always duck their head down and try to use their forehead to like block punches. And if you ever been in a street fight, if you punch somebody in the forehead, you're going to break your hand. So I was punching this Mexican dude and I punched him and my knuckle moved.
It's over. That fight over.
It scared me so much I couldn't even I was scared to swing again because I felt my middle knuckle move. So,
Yeah, that fight is over. Hey, what you say?
Yeah, but I don't know. If y'all liked F9,
Let us know.
Leave a comment.
Because they doing 10. Trust and believe.
They're going to get to 12, Pops. How many bonds we on?
Wow. You got to go
We
years.
on what?
Bond's been out since the 70s.
So we about at least 10, 20 in.
But they stopped putting they never put numbers on Bond.
They gonna watch. I guarantee you, they gonna weed Dom out. All of them getting old.
At some point they got
everybody look old except for Tyrese and Ludacris. They the only ones that still look the same. Everybody else look.
They got a hairline.
Yeah,
that's why.
Everybody else look hella. Even old girl Michelle Rodriguez, who I'm a huge fan of.
Has she ever smiled in any movie?
No, but I heard she's kind of weird in person too.
Nigga. She's always mad.
I heard she don't wear deodorant either.
She's always mad.
But I've always liked Michelle Rodriguez though. Ever since Girl Fight, she been cool.
Then I don't understand the other villain girl. Again, I don't see how the actor who played John Cena as a kid could grow.
Oh my God!
No one can grow that big. I won't give a fuck if you took steroids at age 1.
What's up with the dude who played Dom? No, he was horrible. I said, what did he get on steroids after this scene? I said,
oh yeah.
They picked the skinniest dude. He was like way taller than the dude. I said, man, y'all got to get this together, brother. I don't know why. I was thinking to myself, they use so much CGI throughout the other stuff. Why didn't they just CGI the characters? They could have
Benjamin Button it.
They could have just put the young filter on them, and I didn't understand that. I wouldn't have paid no whole new actor. I would have just put the little Benjamin Button filter on them.
Well, I mean, they had a gang of money. You can do what you want to with that money.
Let's see what else.
What you watching, bitch?
What y'all watching, man? The phone lines is open. Let's see. I'm looking in the chat room. Let's see. What's the best Bond movie of all time, guys? What's the best James Bond movie of all time?
Man.
Pete Clemenza says you don't have any combat skills. Pete, I don't have. I got winning skills, bro.
Nigga, we just street fight.
I'm going. Listen,
hit you, nigga, and then somebody break the fight up.
I'm going to win. You best.
I'm gonna get a punch. I'm gonna get one in. Then they're gonna break the fight up.
My grandma told me whatever it take. Nigga, whatever it take to win, that's what you do.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Space Jam was horrible.
You niggas act like y'all fight for real. Don't nobody fight for real.
Yeah.
How many fights last more than a minute before somebody grabs somebody?
All real fighters fighting MMA, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't out on the street, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
I'll be the postal worker up, nigga. Don't get it twisted. I'll be the postal worker down. You ain't had a fight in 10 years. Wow, bing, bing. Let's see. Let's see. Cocaine Cowboys.
Who was that?
It's on Netflix. It's a.
Oh, Cocaine Cowboy is good. It's a good movie.
Let's see.
That's a really good movie. I rewatched Devil in the Blue Dress last night. Man, that's a great movie.
You know what?
Y'all gotta watch. If you never seen Devil in the Blue Dress, great. I think Don Cheadle is.
Oh, he's one of the best actors ever. He's one of the best actors. At least the most consistent. He's one of the most consistent actors ever.
Love that movie. I rewatched it last night. That's a great. I mean, just watching the beginning of, and they showed how. Now I don't know. Can you look this up? So the Denzel character bought a house when he got to L.A. and he was behind on his mortgage 2 months, and the guy gave him $100 to start off, and I guess he was going to pay his rent or pay his mortgage with the 100. So this is 1950.
Where at? Where's he
54 in Los Angeles. How much? Find out how much a house was in L.A. in Los Angeles in 1954. I think it was 54, or was it 45? No, it wasn't 54. It had to be.
Let's go back further.
Let's go 45 and see when. That's when everybody was moving. That's when all black folks started to move from Texas. Like my mom came from Texas and came here. And my mother got here, I think, in 58. So I was born in 61, and my sister was born in 60. But my sister was born out there in Texas. But so how much was a house? So Denzel had this dope house, and they were saying he's one of the few black people who bought a house in Los Angeles.
Well, they were selling houses for $2,000 in Los Angeles at that time.
So what would be your mortgage on a because back then it still would have been a 30-year loan, right?
I don't know if you need 30 years.
But I'm just saying it would be let's say 30-year loan.
Yeah, so the average house in 1940.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was $1,500, but $2,000.
The average house in 1940 was close to $3,000. And then by the 50s, it went up to $7,000.
Okay, so he wouldn't have paid $7,000. And you said 30s, it was what? $2,000.
It doesn't have the 30s. It goes back to the 40s.
So okay, so let's go 45. So let's say he bought the house in 45 for $2,000.
Which would have been I'm looking at the inflation adjustment at that time. So, in relation to money today, that would have been roughly like $30,000.
Okay, so house is $2,000.
Trying to make up $2,000 in that time would be like.
And how much you think he was paying a month?
Probably $50.
So that's about right there.
Yeah, $50, $100, something like that.
So $50 a month?
Because you got to think chips was a penny back then. Yeah,
you
get a loaf of bread for a nickel.
Yeah, bread was 15 cents.
Yeah, so I mean, if you can get a loaf of bread for a nickel, you can pay your rent for $75.
So, and he was behind 2 months, and that's why he was trying to look for a job, and that's how he got the job he was looking for Jennifer Beal, who was kind of hiding out, and it's a really good movie. It ain't a spoiler, because if you haven't seen Devil in a Blue Dress, kill yourself.
I did see Awake. Anybody see Awake?
No.
With the young lady, I think her name is America.
It's black movie?
No, it's a white woman. White woman. She's Spanish. But so the movie is called Awake. Let me see, because I just watched it, but I don't really remember why it happened to him. Let me see if I can get this. So it says, something happens and it wipes out all the electricity and all the human beings are unable to sleep. Right? So this was interesting. So imagine this, right? So something happened. They were driving and something electric happened and messed with the human brain of some sort, right? So no one on the planet was able to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I think the something happened to the little girl right when this took place, and then so she wasn't affected by it, so she was the only one that could sleep. So then they went to kidnap the little girl to study her and all this kind of goofy stuff. It's called Awake. But it's pretty interesting because the lady, her people work at this research thing, so they start tracking her family down and trying to catch her. And then you find out that the reason the son, he ends up dying, right? And then they have to put the little shocker things on him and shock him back to life, And then that's how they figure out that if you die and they shock you back to life, then you can sleep again because it resets your whole electrical
Oh, I saw the trailer. Okay.
thingamabop. But yeah, the trailer was way better than the movie. The movie wasn't bad though. So if you like those kind of movies like A Quiet Place and Bird Box, if that's your vibe, the movie Awake is cool.
All right, so American Horror Story, the new one this year.
Never seen it.
They're good. Though. They're good.
I know they're based on true stories too. So that's pretty cool.
They're good. So this one is about it's more sexual, and it's the lady. And so I didn't know. I guess they're doing like I don't know how you would say it. So like the first 3 episodes are about something, and then it'll be another 3 episodes about something totally different. Now maybe they'll all tie together toward the end of the season. I don't know. So the first 3 was about the girl and her 2 dads moving to the house.
Dads?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. 2 dads. They move into the house. And she she sees the person, she gets this little zipped up suit, just shows up in her room. And the next thing you know, she puts it on and it makes her want to do things like kill people. She want to kill people.
She put a suit on that makes her
that little stretchy suit, that little body, that stretchy thing. And so she killed. For some reason, white kids always have bullies at school. She killed the 3 bully bitches at her school, including a sister. So they had them come by the house. She killed them all. So now that they're dead and they got killed at the house, they have to live at the house.
Oh, they're trapped in the house.
They're trapped in the house. And the only time they can get away from the house is on Halloween. All right, so they're missing. They're at the house. So then she killed. Then they killed the therapist that came to help them. She was about to leave. They kill her. She gets killed. So now she lives at the house. So they have an in-house therapist. Then this girl that lived there was already there, falls in love with her, and so she's like, I'm not sharing you with nobody. She kills the 2 dads. So now the 2 dads are dead. They can't go nowhere. They live in the house.
Yeah, I could watch that.
It's weird. And so at the end, they tell her, especially the girl that like her, look, bitch, kill yourself, and we all can live happily ever after. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. But you guys have fun here at the house. I'm leaving. So she leaves, and that's the end of that particular series. So now I guess they're going to a new one. They haven't started the new one.
So they explain it, haunted house. I'm assuming. Sounds like it.
It's weird. I don't know. This year is weird. That's all I can say.
I don't know.
Hopefully I explained it right.
I couldn't get
into it. If I didn't, you'll get over it. Don't worry about it.
American Horror Stories.
American Horror Story.
Let's see. What else? What else did I watch? I watched Awake. I watched. I just watched all the Terminators.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Yeah, I just watched all the Terminators. You know, because it's interesting to rewatch those hit movies from that time, because sometimes they're not as good as you remember.
You got way too much time on your hands.
And sometimes, when I watch things, Pops, I really don't actually watch. I just put it on in the background. Oh. And I kind of just, gaze at it every once in a while. But all the Terminators they held up. Terminators are still good. You know what I mean? What's not good anymore is RoboCop, though. I put RoboCop on. I was
RoboCop
like, Jesus.
But at the time, RoboCop was
at the time
it was
the joint.
That was a bad movie. If you got a chance to watch RoboCop, that was a bad.
I tried to watch RoboCop, and I was like, yo, this is not happening to me right now. I couldn't get it. The sound effects. I watched. Oh, you know what was good though? Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall.
I rewatched Total Recall.
Yeah. When they tried to do a new version of it, it wasn't that good.
I think it looks good because of how cheap this stuff was back then. That's what kind of makes it look.
Can't watch it on a 4K TV though.
Nah, because then you can see the dude running by. Let's see what y'all watching. Somebody said The White Lotus. Don't know what that is.
Why that sound familiar? I've heard of that before. This is not ringing. Then I watched Hateful Eight again.
No, Jay Lee. What TV shows are you watching? If y'all got good TV shows, please tell us, because I can't find no good TV shows.
What?
I
told you. You could watch Donovan.
I can't watch that. I'm going to try to watch Animal Kingdom.
Come on, Nick. You got to get on board, bro.
I can't do it, Pops.
You got to get on board, man.
I need some. Is any good? Oh, I've never even watched Power, y'all. I watched like the first 3 episodes of Power, then I stopped.
Why?
Because it was just too much going on at that time. I think it was a lot of stuff on TV. So I'm going to go back and watch Power.
Okay, watch Suits. Suits is good.
I tried to watch Suits. I'm good. I'm cool.
Dude, it's the worst.
I like regular shows, man. Law and Order is my joint. That's my go-to.
That's why I don't know why you should love Suits.
I don't like shows like Law and Order. I've learned that. I tried to watch like spinoffs. I don't like those.
I did watch Knives Out.
What is Knives Out?
It was good. I'll say it was good. It wasn't killing like everybody said as well. Speed, you gotta watch it. Fuck y'all.
Knives Out. What's that, guys? Yeah. I seen
It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah, I seen that.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What the fuck you watching?
This is Mike out of Ohio.
What it do, Mike?
What's up?
What you watching?
Yeah, over the weekend I went to see the movie Old. I don't know if y'all seen the trailer for
is
that.
Is it good? Was it worth it? Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it was good. It's a mind trip. I don't know if y'all seen the trailer. It's about this family goes to this resort, and the resort got a private beach. Mm-hmm. But when they get to the private beach, time starts speeding up. So it's like 1 hour is like 4 years. Damn. Everybody starts to age, and their bodies start to break down. It was interesting. It's weird because when I was watching it, like the whole way through the movie, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I don't really like this. It seemed like they just thought of something, crazy concept and tried to make a movie out of it. And it wasn't sticking with me. But then by the end, the way they tied it together, it was actually really good.
How did she get pregnant? That's what, because in the trailer, the girl, little white girl, got pregnant. I was like, nigga, she was just 5. Who fucked her?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, you being a writer, you would have picked up on this too, and I picked up on it. Like, and it's not gonna spoil it because, like you said, that's in the trailer. So the little girl that got pregnant, or the girl that got pregnant, when she got to the beach, she was like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
And so she got pregnant or whatever, and whatever happened with that. But at one point, she said, we gonna die here, and I never got to go to prom, and I never got to graduate high school. And I'm thinking, like, if you 2 years old when you get to the island or to the resort and go to that beach, how do you even know about prom? And, that was one of the things that kind of tripped me out. I didn't like about it. Like, it threw me off when she said that. Like, just watching enough movies, it's like you wouldn't know about prom if you're 2 years old. But other than that, it was actually really good.
But wasn't she on the island with her family, though, who she had sex with?
She had sex with it was a little boy that was it was a couple of different families that went to that resort and got shuttled to that private beach area, and one of the other families had a little boy, and he was like 6 and she was 2, and then they aged, and for some reason they went off by themselves, walked away from the group and had sex, and she got pregnant.
Now in the trailer they also say don't go to the beach or something. Don't they say that?
Well, they didn't. I can't spoil it.
Okay,
that's part of it. But I'll tell you this: the family went to the resort, and when they get to the resort, I guess the caretaker or the head dude over the resort says, we got a private beach that we don't let really anybody go to, but we like you as a family. And, we want you to, enjoy yourself. So we don't give this privilege to everybody, but there's a shuttle that's coming to pick you up around this time. Mm-hmm. It'll take you to the beach. It's real nice. It's private. Nobody will be there. And you can enjoy yourself. And that's how they get there. They don't really know what's going on. They just think they just got hit a sweet lick, basically.
How racist was it that they named that black dude, mid-size, what they call him?
Mid-size sedan, yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was hilarious when I heard his name was Mid-size Sedan. He was a rapper, and I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't figure that out. That was crazy.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, y'all, we can check it out this weekend.
Yeah, it's not streaming yet. You gotta see it in the theaters. But I'm telling you, if you can catch a little matinee, a cheap matinee, it's definitely worth that for sure. It's good. And it's made by M. Night Shyamalan, so his movies always come with a twist, and that's why I said I can't ruin it for you. Because it's a twist in that, but it really pans out. But his stuff is, you never know what you're gonna get, but that's a good one, I think.
Go look it out, man. All right, cool. So Nick, we gotta go see it.
All right, listen, y'all.
Don't cheat yourself. Go see the shit, Nick.
If y'all want to watch Old tonight, send me the $5 Cash App. I'll send you the link, baby. You can watch it tonight for free.
Come on, Nick.
I got the link, Pop.
Come on, man.
Send me $1, man.
Sometimes you gotta pay for shit, man.
I know. Send me the $5. I'm gonna send you the link. You gonna pay for it right now. And
don't do that, y'all.
Listen, man, everybody can't go to the theaters. Some people got the COVID.
Go support. What's the nigga name in the movie?
I don't know. Oh, mid-size sedan.
Go support midsize sedan.
Why would you name a nigga? Come on, y'all gotta do better, dog. If I was him, I'd be like, I'm not doing no part name a nigga named mid-size sedan. The hell? It's not even a real good rap name. Who wouldn't be mid-size?
Again, man. Raising Cane, fire.
Raising Cane's supposed to be fire.
Man. Fire.
Corey Roberts said, was pretty good.
Okay. Well, Corey Robert hates everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey.
So yeah, I guess okay. It might be worth going to see, y'all.
Yeah, don't do the $5 with Nick.
No, what are you talking about?
Come on, man. You better than that.
Why would you want to give other people money?
You better than that.
Send me the 5, y'all. HNS 2K. Put the link right here if you want to watch anything forever. I got you.
You say anything forever?
Yep. This link will not fail. You will get it. You can watch anything you want.
Y'all don't do that, man.
Any sitcom, even any movie. And listen, and sometimes I watch a movie on there and then I go see it in the theater if it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't that take away from it?
No. I like going to the theater. Sometimes I watch a movie on there and thank God I ain't go to the theater.
Oh, yeah. 818-914-4087 is the number to call into. What you watching Wednesday?
Vern, where you at?
What's the other Don Cheadle movie I said you guys should watch on HBO? I couldn't remember the name because Wanzer looked it up.
I forgot who it was.
And Datario, how you say his name? Put down
Yeah, man. Hey, man, LQ, don't hate on my link game, man. If y'all don't want to participate in my link game, don't comment. For the people who want to support a brother, send me the
what do you say?
Facebook has all
No Sudden Move. Dude, y'all gotta watch this movie. No Sudden Move is a great fucking movie. It's on HBO Max to be exact, and it's called No Sudden Move, and it's based on a true story, which I didn't know that either. So it's based on a true story, and you think it kind of leads you to the mob, but the mob was involved with Detroit and what was going on in Detroit.
I like Don Cheadle, so anything Don Cheadle's in, I'm usually gonna watch it.
But I'm gonna tell you who steal the whole. He not in there long. When I say he steal the scene, Bond. Well, not Bond. Born Identity nigga. What's his name, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Matt
Damon.
Matt Damon steal the goddamn show. Man, he plays one of the owners of the car company. He said, "Look, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about that money. That money come back to me, and I'm gonna get my money back and the money you think you finna get." He said, "Money ain't shit." He said, "Motherfucker, the pot, it's cold. You just gotta watch the movie. It's really about greed and how everybody want to come up off somebody else, which is pretty much life, I guess."
Yeah, and I thought it was cool that the setup happened from like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
they wanted to set up.
Yeah, everybody's setting somebody up. And
Don got set up. He go bring somebody in to set them up.
Right.
They bring somebody in and they get set up. Every time somebody gets brought in, they get whacked off.
I often think about when they go to shoot these movies, these timepiece periods, how difficult is it to find those cars and those...
the Hollywood, they have the cars. The part is, when you're shooting, you can't shoot where you see a whole, like, the money is having to pay for that whole street to look like the 50s.
To get the lights and all that, right?
So you got to get the light pole. It's got the color of the house, be certain paints that they didn't use back then. And how far does the camera see down? How many cars we got to have that from the 50s? That's going to cost. Where if you do a tighter shot and the shot is just tighter and it's blurry down the street, then you're good.
Right.
That's what you try to. Depending on the budget is how you shoot. So those who don't write, I do. When you're writing a movie, unless you think you got an unlimited budget, then you write. The more places the camera has to move, the more it's going to cost.
Right.
To make it put that way. Like if you do, then he goes over to the house, then he go to his girlfriend's house, then he goes to the office, then he go to the kitchen, then he go to the park. All that shit costs. So normally in when you unless you're doing a big budget movie, you don't give a fuck. You write it the way you're supposed to write it. But as a writer of myself, I'm writing to help production not have to spend a lot of money. So if I do a church scene and then I do an office scene, they know, well, we can do the church scene and then shoot the office scene at the church because it'll make it look, we could just get one of the office and make that look like a church. So that we could do all that in one place. So we could shoot that day and shoot 4 or 5 scenes in that one location. As opposed to saying, no, we got to go to an office building. No, motherfucker. We'll shoot the outside of an office building and then go back to this motherfucking church and make it look like that office building.
If you guys get a chance, watch Ice Cube was on $1 Million Worth of Games podcast with Gilly. And he has a little section where he actually talks about how he developed his skills in writing films. And he breaks it down. So if anybody has any interest in writing a film, producing a film,
Ask me.
Go watch his thing on Ice Cube, but he makes it so simple on break a comedy up into 90 pages. Boom. First 30 pages is this. First couple scenes is this. He literally breaks it down to make it so simple that if you cannot do it after that, you can't do it. You know what I mean?
For those who know, was DJ Pooh wrote Friday.
Yeah, DJ Pooh and Ice Cube.
Yeah, they wrote Friday over a weekend. They, I told you guys a story. They go to the Comedy Act, see Chris Tucker. Chris had only been here about a month and a half, living with Maestro, and he said that's the dude. And they shot that whole movie from Friday to Sunday, and it was over. Shot during the week, over a weekend. Next thing, it was history. Everything is off and running. Shout out to Cube, man.
Great movie too.
I give it to Cube, man. He got it. He know how to do. He know how to make it work. For those who you watch the Big Three, you still watch?
No, I used to watch the highlights.
Your boy Joe.
I don't watch it. Oh, Joe, he's still in the league though.
Man, that motherfucker.
Yeah, Joe Johnson should still be in the league.
Yeah.
ISO Joe, he cold blooded.
I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he'll get picked up. He killing over there.
He almost 40.
No, he not.
Yeah. Joe Johnson?
Yeah, almost 40. He came in 36.
He came in with
who?
Sean Marion and all them.
You sure?
He was on that Phoenix Sun team.
Oh.
Sean Marion, Stoudemire. Remember they had Joe Johnson? Yeah, then Joe Johnson got traded to Atlanta. That's when he took off and did his thing. But
and then last night I watched
he was on that team.
The basketball tournament, and the Boeheim team won. I kind of like, y'all let me know. Do you like that Elam ending? They're thinking about bringing it to it's Elam. It's called the Elam ending. In other words, when it's 4 minutes left, get a timeout.
What are we talking about?
Basketball.
Okay.
So in this tournament, when it's 4 minutes left, they foul, get a timeout, whatever. And so they add 8 points to whoever is up.
Why?
So just listen first. So let's say the score is 61-59.
Okay.
Right? And it's 4 minutes left, and somebody called timeout. So now it's the Elam ending. So to win the game, you go. So if you had 61, you need 69 to win the game. So whoever gets to 69 first, is no clock running except for the 30-second clock. But there's no clock running. You got to get to 69.
When the clock starts winding down.
I got it.
Oh, we got a caller?
I know somebody's explaining what it is. Can you hear?
Yeah, I heard.
All right, so look, I just looked up Elam endings because I wasn't.
Basketball team is trailing another, and the clock starts winding down. They have 3 problems. 1, they need to score points. 2, they need to stop the other team from scoring points. And 3, they constantly have less and less time to accomplish this. So what's the easiest option when you don't have the ball? You foul the other team on purpose. Mm-hmm. This solves one of their problems because it stops the clock ticking down toward their inevitable doom. Of course, they also have to hope that the leading team misses their free throws so that they can, again, get the rebound, run down the court, get another basket, and then repeat the whole process over again. If this sounds like an unlikely way to get a win, that's because it is. The problem is there's no alternative, so while it's only a small chance, teams continue to do it. It's difficult to put an exact number on it, but intentional...
Is this a play?
No. It's just so they came up with the Elam ending for this tournament that they've been doing about 8 years now. I actually like it. So anyway, Nick, so let's say you have 61, I got 58. My team has 58. When it gets to the 4 minutes, timeout, whatever, from that point on, they put 8 onto the score, and they put in other words, to win the game, you got to score 69 points.
Well, right here it says first team. Okay, so they add 8 points onto the highest score that's on the board in order to win the game.
Yes.
Okay, you got to say that, Pops.
Yeah. So the other team.
To explain it to y'all.
So in other words, I got action. If I got 58, you got 61. I still got action to win in this game. All I got to do is go down here a couple threes. Where if you don't have the Elam ending, I have to foul you, hope you miss some free throws, and hope I get a rebound.
Why? Okay, but why add 8 points?
Because they came up with that number. But
That's what I don't
the
agree.
the 8 points is what
I don't agree that a team should go up 8 more points on me.
No, you don't go up. They just showing you. In other words,
Oh, it's 8 more points. Yeah, but still, they're only 8 points away. I'm now 16 points away.
No, you got 58. I got 61.
No, but I'm looking at this score, right?
Oh yeah,
So, like,
that's on you. They fucked up.
So on here, like, so for example, you guys watching on the screen, right? So because the black team, the money team, has 93 points, they added 8 onto that because it's the last 4 minutes of the game. So the first team, which will make that 101. So the first team to reach 101 wins the game.
Yeah. So the other team is pretty much.
Sense,
how many points they had?
86.
Yeah. So they pretty much. Yeah. Now you still got action because there's no clock.
What do you mean there's no clock?
There's no clock running. The only clock running is the 30-second clock for you to shoot the ball.
Oh, so they're going to play the 101 no matter what?
No matter what.
See, I don't know. I would rather keep the clock. I would rather say
the
first team to 101 or when time expires.
I like that because remember what was we would play.
I get the point of this because you can't foul somebody. You can't just foul and run the clock.
But
down.
here's the thing: if you foul someone, let's say you do foul,
right?
They get one shot and the ball.
Right. So
that keeps you from not wanting to foul them. Play defense, get the rebound. So yesterday, nigga, that shit was dope because you always win on a winning bucket, on somebody shooting the bucket.
Well, basically, this is what I don't like about this though. Now, Pops, they basically stole this from the Big Three league.
No, this been going on 8 years.
How
this
long
tournament been going on 8
Big
years?
Three been?
But about 4 years.
But the Elam ain't been in there 8 years.
No, that's been there for 8 years.
I gotta look that up because the only time I've ever seen that is the Big Three.
Yeah, because you never watched the tournament.
Yeah, I mean,
it got bigger this year.
The money team ain't been around I don't know.
No,
I've
money
never
team was
seen
this was their first year in the tournament.
Yeah, so which is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know who's playing.
So at the end, for those who don't know, if you win the whole thing, the team gets $1 million.
Oh,
and they split it up the way you already figured out how they was going to split it up.
That's worth it.
Yeah. So you get $1 million, but everybody else don't get nothing.
But are these players professionals?
So I was trying to tell this on Monday, and we were talking about, like, I was trying to figure out why some of these dudes are not in the league. Well, one thing about this league, they don't call no fouls. Like, everybody, you run into somebody, they probably won't call that foul. Or you playing D and you're a little rough on the defense, they're not going to call that foul. Most of the guys in that league were defensive players or defensive player of the year in college.
Right.
Which means defense don't matter in the NBA. Can you score? There's not that many dudes in this league that like, oh, he killing for threes. They'll find a few here and there, but that's not what this league is made for.
If you do play defense, you gotta be able to shoot threes.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah. So most of these dudes, they ain't no 3-point killers. There's a couple in there. But these dudes play D, and they play hard D. They give hard fouls. You be like, nigga, why you foul that dude like that? That's just how this league is. And the refs don't call everything.
I mean, I think the fact that people can play basketball that are not professionals and win any kind of money is amazing.
And dudes get signed to go overseas from this particular tournament, and some guys get a thing for the G League.
That's what's up. Yeah. I would like it if they did a league like this with no professional players. I think that'd be cool.
You watching Wednesday, bitch?
If you could win a prize or something, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are sports fans. I think that's a great idea. That'd be cool to see that implemented in the playoffs in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
I think. Well, they're thinking about bringing in. They thinking about. Here's the thing. I think why it won't go to.
Hold on, Pops. Give out the number to call in.
Oh, 818-914-4087. Somebody probably want to correct me about something. I think the reason why it won't go to the NCAA, because you got to remember, Nick, they make money on commercials. Those timeouts, all them when the coaches call on timeouts, they go to commercial. That's where the money is made. So, but I think this is a better ending for basketball fans to know that somebody gonna hit a jumper to win the game.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's in my experience playing basketball, the toughest games are usually 21.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a set score. So it doesn't matter if you a better player than me. Like if I can out hustle you for 10 minutes, I can win.
Yeah.
So
everybody play 21.
Like
same thing. That's the same concept. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What you watching?
It's Jay from East Saint.
Hey,
What it do,
Pete, don't be
Jay?
Pete, don't be no hater, nigga. I'll block you.
What did you do, Jay?
So I'm calling about the TBT tournament.
Talk to me.
So I coach for an AAU program, and the owner of the program coaches a team that's been in it for the last 6 years.
Okay.
Chicago Hootville Warriors.
Okay.
So the Elam Indian has been around for at least the last 5 years,
Okay.
and it started there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It started there. It went to the Big Three, then it went to the NBA All Star game.
Oh yeah, that's right. It sure did. You right.
So
I like it.
a story about it though. So this first round of this year, the team was in it. The Chicago Hootville Warriors was up by I want to say like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put the Elam Indian on there.
Mm-hmm.
They got, I think the score they had to get to was 74. They was up, like I said, they was up by 8 or 9, and they got to 72 and lost it.
Damn.
They lost it. They lost it on a cherry pick.
Oh wow.
Oh, not a cherry pick.
Yeah, it almost seems scripted. Like me talking to the coach of the team, we talk damn near every day, and he was sick over it because it's like you said, it's a lot of defense being played, and if you go back and watch the game, they had so many chances to win it. They got steals. They went to the free throw line, couldn't hit free throws. Like it was almost like it was scripted. But I was talking to the coach, and he was just like, "Nah, it happened the way it happened. Like the way you saw it on TV was the way it really happened in real life."
Damn.
That's dope.
Do you think it'll get to the NCAA? You think that'll be part of the tournament? You think they'll ever to bring it?
You said the NCAA?
Yeah, you think it ever come?
Nah. I think it'll hit the youth level before it hit the NCAA.
Oh, that would be dope. I'd like that.
They got to do something. They got to do something at the youth level because you guys were talking on Monday about Imani Bates.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't remember the caller who said that he wasn't number 13. Imani Bates is a damn senior.
Nigga, come on, man.
I got a chance. So being from East St. So in St. Louis, they got a tournament called the Coach T Classic.
Okay.
So about 4 years ago, he came down, and I'm coaching the freshman team, and he playing on the 8th grade team, and everybody on his team was his height and above. And he was at the time 6'7".
No way.
In the 8th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is he good?
Man, he nice. He not. That's the crazy thing is he not the best in his class though. He was for a little bit.
He not the best.
For about a summer or two.
So where's he?
What ended up happening?
So he's not
in.
So he's not in high school now, because he was saying
he's in high school. He's a senior. He'll be a senior this year.
You know who he reminded me of? The little bit I did see of him play was B.J. Boston.
Okay.
He kind of reminded me of like his game a little bit.
So his dad formed a whole AAU team off of him.
Oh wow!
Dang.
It's called Bates Fundamentals, and they all in the EYBL, the Nike. You know that's the junior NBA for pretty much the youth scene.
Right.
But he this past year he kind of took a step back because he went and played on other teams. Like he went and played on he wasn't playing for his dad's EYBL team. He ended up playing. I forgot what the team that he ended up playing for, but they was talking about like if you that nice, they'll come play with you versus you going to play with them.
Yep, you're right.
On some Kevin Durant shit. That's basically what it was.
Yep.
But the kid was nice. Like when I saw him when he was in the 8th grade, he was heads and shoulders literally above everybody.
So where is he supposed to go next year, or is he going straight to the league?
So he was going to go to Michigan State, but he pulled out. He may just go straight to the league. He may do
G League,
one of those leagues, G League or the overtime thing, and then go straight to the league. I don't even think he's gonna go to college.
Hey,
Have you seen Mikey play, the kid from San Diego?
Oh, Mikey Williams?
Yeah, you seen him play?
I haven't seen him. I've seen Imani, but I haven't seen Mikey.
He got crazy hops.
I know who he is, though. All my sons and their teammates, and they crazy over that kid.
Yeah,
But only thing, I haven't seen Mikey play against, like, good players.
Right.
Like when
that's my whole thing. I haven't seen him play against the best.
No,
like,
none of the best players. Right.
Imani, he's playing against guys that's considered the best in his age group.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's kind of taking a step back, because everybody's catching up. And that's what I tell my kids all the time, my sons and the ones I coach, like, you're only going to be the best at something for so long. If you don't work on the other parts of your game, people are going to start catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said the other day, you can't teach height. Like, that's something that you just can't teach. You either got it or you don't. But eventually, motherfuckers going to catch up. Like, my son was 5'9", biggest kid from 4th grade all the way through the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed at 5'9". So, in the 4th grade at 5'9", that's tall.
Yeah, especially for young
But
boys.
he didn't grow no more. He may have grew like an inch. He got to 5'10". Now, all his peers and everything, he's a senior. Well, he graduated. Everybody else is 6 foot and above. And he's still at 5'9", 5'10".
Is he still hooping?
Nah, he was a football player.
Oh, okay.
Is he playing football?
Yeah, he going to Millikan University.
There you go, bro.
It's Division III, but hey, it's a start.
Hey, I always say, as fathers, our job is to keep our sons out of jail and keep our daughters off them poles.
Man,
that's it.
Who you telling? Like, that's the main thing. But with him going to Division III, I like it because people talk about D1 and D2 and all that. But Division III and the JUCO, them the toughest levels because everybody hungry. They either trying to get to the top or they trying to get back to the top.
Yeah, and all them kids who didn't make them grades, they got them skills.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you got, and I told him, I said, don't take it lightly. Don't think because it's Division III that you just gonna go and walk on the field. No, you got motherfuckers with bills and kids and
for real
own debts. They trying to get out of that situation. They trying to get back to a free, that free ride.
Right. That's
so if you're gonna be in their way, they're gonna eat you up and chew you up, spit you out.
What position? Running back?
Oh yeah, 5'9", about 210.
Okay.
Solid.
All right, man. Proud of you, bro. Keep us updated, man, for sure, please.
Oh, I will. Trust me.
All right, good looking out. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the phone call. That's a great call, man.
Yeah, good call, man.
Yeah. Elam ending is what it's called.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I thought it was the Big 3 ending.
Yeah.
But
And I should have said, just like playing 21. That's one thing about playing 21. I don't give a fuck who up. At some point, when I get back on the court, I'm going to string together a couple buckets.
I ain't going to miss no free throws.
Yeah, and then make my free throws. Yeah, that's the main thing. Make my free throws.
That's
make them three free throws, go out, hit a jumper.
Now, that'd be cool if we could see like a 21 tournament. That'd be cool.
Whoa, I never thought about that.
But how many players do you play in 21? 3 or 4?
Back in the day.
I think 3. If we doing it for money, I think 3 players.
Three people on the floor.
We do a 21
Look
tournament.
who's about to walk in here.
Who this here?
With his patented V-neck on.
Wanzer's in the building.
With a bag? What you got? A bag full
We're gonna take a quick break, y'all. We're
Yeah.
gonna come right back. Wanzer's in the building. It's literally gonna be a quick. I don't
know
break.
why, but he's here.
Yeah, we'll be right back, y'all.
Don't move.
Hey, impossible. Speedy.
Up in this.
Bitch.
You don't call me Speedy.
Speedy.
That's okay.
That was a little soft.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son practicing.
Shout out to Brooklyn doing this Thug Thizzle.
So it's a gym around the corner.
Oh, yeah?
Remember that one around the corner? That's where...
the 24 hour?
No. That's a very expensive gym around the corner.
Huh.
Right up the street. Uh-huh. And it was something else before what it is now. But the claim to fame for it is that's where Columbus Short, who played basketball a little bit, and he a little hot-tempered because he an actor.
And he little, too.
And he little.
Small.
And he gets into a fight with a white dude, bing one to the chin, and white dudes don't hit back. They go, cool. Lawyer be calling you tomorrow. Chipped him. Had to chip him off.
Damn.
Sued the shit out that motherfucker.
Oh, that's not good.
With brothers, we fighting in the gym.
Gonna be a little rumble.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. No, nigga, you hit me, nigga. I'm going to police.
And if somebody go to
That's
the
what white
trunk,
dudes do.
black people go to the trunk. When
Yeah.
they start walking
Allegedly.
they start walking to their trunk.
Yeah.
Does anybody
White dudes go get the phone.
anybody know who Terry Kennedy is?
Sounds familiar. Why?
It's actually a friend of mine, this is pretty sad right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they just put this in the chat room. Sorry, I'm bringing this up right now. Terry Kennedy is a black skater. He was actually one of the first black skaters to ever be signed to a skateboarding deal. But he's actually just been arrested on
For?
murder charges.
Ooh, he hit somebody with a skateboard.
No, this guy, I don't want to say this on air.
Allegedly.
Like that. But no, he's from Long Beach.
Mm.
And he's a real street guy. Which was kind of weird that he ended up being this very, very popular skater. Like he's been on video games, he's been on Tony Hawk's pro skate team, and he's a real street guy. He's been shot before a few times. So that's pretty sad though that the gentleman went to jail. But shout out to hopefully he didn't shoot another
Not the
man.
word shout out. I just try not to use
Oh
it.
yeah, it shouts out to Terry Kennedy. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if he didn't do it, he found innocent. You know.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
Yeah,
it
shout
is
out-
what
shout
you
out to
watching
my dog.
Wednesday, bitch. Wanzer's in the building.
What you watching?
up?
What get you watching V-Necks, nigga?
Oh,
God
listen,
damn.
y'all. If y'all not on our Instagram, y'all missed it. Wanzer actually came through. He bought a bunch of antique
Oh, yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
That were pretty cool. From what you say, Bakersfield? He's at Bakersfield.
Bakersfield.
Where'd you get them from?
Antique. Some
At
antique.
an antique dealer.
Yeah.
What was y'all
Oh,
doing in
shit.
there? What were you going to get? Originally.
I had to go sign some paperwork.
What made you stop though? Like, what made you go? Let me pull up.
We saw it when we were passing by.
Was
We
there
just
anything on the
saw it.
outside that made you?
Yeah, it looked like Sanford and Son. There was
Oh,
a Sanford
okay.
and Son
Yeah.
truck parked out front.
That's dope.
Seriously.
Hilarious.
There's a Sanford and Son truck parked out front, and the truck had an antique bike in the back, and then it was just like a yard. It looked like Sanford and Son, just shit everywhere,
Dope.
and it said antiques. And we thought, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's
Right.
like,
It got to be some good shit out here.
gotta be some shit.
It is
Nobody
Bakersfield.
coming out here to get nothing.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I want to go to? A state sale.
What's the state sale?
When someone has a house and they die and no one's there to claim the estate.
Oh.
If I make sure I'm getting this right, pretty sure the chat room will say I'm wrong. But anyway, estate sale, so they're selling all the stuff in the house.
Or the family just doesn't want the shit.
Yeah,
That's
Down at
cool.
the house.
but usually get some really good shit. What's come did was a estate sale, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Chris Brown
your story.
when he sold all his shit.
Oh no, he didn't do. Well,
I think that was considered.
He had a lot of clothes. Like
He sold a lot.
He had
bags,
like a department store.
sneakers.
Chris Brown?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear
When
about
did he do
that?
Nah.
Nigga, the line was around about 4 corners.
At his house?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like years ago. He had so many clothes. It literally like Marshalls, niggas. Like,
Manny helped him out
yeah, like
because Manny had to go help him out.
Yeah. So, but that'd be cool. Yeah, I've never been to this a Native American, which is obviously it's not a real Native American store, but there's a Native American store down on Ventura out this way. That sells antiques and stuff. I've been wanting to go in there. I'm a huge fan of like antique stores and stuff like that. So
I like black art, black old art, like things from the 60s and
You know, it
50s.
was
that's
funny.
not that old, but that's cool.
This place was owned by a couple of white people. They were kind of young.
Did they know what they had? Apparently not,
They
because
don't.
you got
They
it.
don't know what they have,
Oh, okay.
and they got some good shit in there. They got boxes,
Yeah,
and boxes of
ask
comic
everybody.
books
Oh
that
yeah.
comics can be worth a lot.
That's where you go get the money at.
And-
Comic books and baseball
yeah.
cards.
So
Yeah, but they got to be so pristine, the baseball cards.
You see this, somebody sold a house, like this old house, and they was knocking on the walls and found one of the original versions of a Superman comic book that was stuffed in the wall. They were using it as insulation.
oh man,
So they had a bunch of books and old magazines stuffed in the walls, and one of them was the original Superman, which was more than twice as much as the house cost that they bought. They were tearing down.
I ought to stop working. Give me the. Goddamn.
Yeah, talking about coming up, right?
they had such cool antiques. They had old Sambo posters.
Oh, see,
Sambo?
I would have got some.
Yeah,
we're not doing that.
They had blackface posters.
I like blackface art. It reminds me of,
It was pretty cool just
Keep
to
it real
see
with
because it
it.
was so old. I asked the white lady, I said, "Y'all have any whites only signs?" And she just looked at me. I said, "I'm just kidding."
No, I would definitely want a white only sign.
Yeah, no. I mean, she said no, but
They probably
she
had
was
one.
uncomfortable, so I had to tell her I was just playing with her.
You asked her for that?
Yeah. Yep. I said, do you have any whites only or no niggers allowed signs?
Oh, you just said. Hopefully, you didn't say it like that, Wanzer.
I mean, Got that-
Hopefully, you didn't say it
let
like
them
that.
know. Where'd you say it was though? What'd you say it was though?
in Bakersfield.
Yeah, that's a little far. Nigga.
I mean, it was an hour and 30 minutes, but for what you get, I mean, look what I got.
Yeah, no, you did get some pizza.
Yeah, you got some pieces. We give you that.
And now I got it. But you go in there and you see the stuff they have, and the dude just throws out crazy prices because nothing has a price on it. You say, how much is this? And the dude is like, $10.
Let me get I ain't mad at that. Pops, you ever shop at a pawn shop when that was hot?
Nah, I don't do pawn shops. I don't sell my shit to the pawn shop, and I don't buy shit from the pawn shop. I don't understand it.
Drop some shit off at the pawn
I've
shop.
never sold.
I know you have, Speedy. Don't
never-
do that,
I've
Speedy.
never sold any of my shit in the pawn shop. I never got that.
Well, you didn't sell it. You just
Time-
didn't come back for it.
Times never got that bad.
Really?
I didn't fell on some hard times. I don't want you to think I ain't fell on no hard time.
Hey, man, how much would you give me for these draws?
What?
I'll come get them tomorrow.
Has anybody ever, chat room, anybody ever bought something from the pawn shop and came up? Or from an antique store? Probably from an antique store. Usually pawn shops are pretty good about pricing things out.
Yeah, I was going to say pawn shops
Oh
are
yeah. You can't go in there and try to come up
Right.
because they know your bullshit is probably bullshit, and whatever they selling you, they know it's the real, and they don't have to sell it to you.
They know the
So they
value
usually stand strong.
better than you do.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers
So-
usually stand strong on they shit. You be like, can I get this? No.
In pawn shops, power tools are expensive too. You may as
Yeah,
well go
the
to
really
the
good
store.
ones. Yeah, the really good ones. I like that show. Pawn Superstars. Excuse me,
Who the
Pawn
what?
Superstars.
Superstars. I like when they go. I like when the black people try to sell fake items in the pawn shop.
Oh,
That's the
nigga,
funniest
that
thing in the
shit
world.
is fucking-
Because all black people want to fight when they get embarrassed.
Yeah.
They always. That's our only.
What the
reason.
fuck you mean,
Look at me, I
man?
knock you out. I'm like, bro, no, you can't fight her.
And why security? Why is security always black? No matter where you go.
Because it's intimidating.
Yeah, intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's intimidating. Either it's gonna be a big black woman because you know why that is. Do you know why that is?
Why it's a big black woman?
Yeah. Why? You ever notice that a lot of security places hire black women to be security?
Why?
And you got to think about that. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, it's a woman, right?
They know they're aggressive.
No, it's not that. It's
Stupid.
the psychological part, right?
because they're aggressive.
They assume that most criminals are going to be black men, right? Most black men are raised by black women.
So the woman's gonna talk them out of it. Man, leave
It's
her.
like-
Put
it's
that
like-
back.
right, it's like the
Come
big
on,
mama
man.
thing.
It ain't worth it.
Right. Yeah, it ain't worth it. You better than that, boy. You know, it's that whole psychological thing. That's why you always see big, heavy set women doing security guard.
Oh no, come on, man. We can't.
That Big
we can't
Shirley.
do
I
that.
don't hire them.
We can't do that.
They discriminate and hiring big women doing security.
You can't say big heavy black women.
I like big, heavy black girls.
Big thickness.
As long as y'all don't do security, it's cool.
I used to work security.
I think everybody works security.
Nigga, I'd have ran right past you.
Yeah, I have no respect for any kind of security guards.
There's
And
no way,
I'd
Wanzer.
have let you because I said security. I ain't say I was a cop. I'd have let your ass run right by me. And I'd have called the police on your ass too.
There's no fucking way you could have told me.
You know where I worked, Nick? I think you'll find this interesting.
Where'd you work at?
I worked at ISA, Islamic Saudi Academy,
Ooh, that sounds fun though.
which is the school in Virginia that some of the guys who took down the 9/11 planes, they went to school there.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I worked security there, and it was crazy because you weren't allowed to look at the girls. You couldn't look at the
You
girls.
weren't allowed.
Yeah, that's gay.
Nigga, not
It was a
us.
Muslim school, so you couldn't.
You wasn't
Boys
allowed.
are on one side, the
Gotcha.
girls are on one side. You're not allowed to look at the girls. You're not allowed to look at the teachers, and they had some fine teachers.
That makes sense though if it's a Muslim school.
And
They don't want you looking at the people.
we used to do bomb inspections, and the crazy thing is, they never told us what to do if we find one. We would check all the trunks, check under the car and
That's
everything.
funny.
But one day I was like, hold up, they never told
That's
us what to do if
fucking
we
hilarious.
find a bomb.
Did you ever
Boy?
you ever meet the bomber guys? Now that you think back on it, like you ever ran into one in the bathroom or something? Have you ever met a criminal? You guys ever met like a criminal that you seen him on TV and was like, oh shit, I met that dude.
Yeah, I have. Me, I was on America's Most Wanted twice.
What?
Well,
Come on,
I
man.
was
You gotta
acting
stop.
on there.
It's gotta stop.
You were acting
I
on
was
American
finna
before?
say.
That's tight. That still
Finna
counts.
say.
Yep.
Yeah, that still count, Wanzer.
Yep. And
Where'd they shoot it at?
At his house?
This was in D.C.
So you
And-
know she's only 15, right?
You know, I remember the case. The girl was 13 years old with Chester Williams, and she was staying with these gangsters in New York, and she ran away, and they thought she took the drugs and money. They found her, chopped her up, and killed her
Oh,
in the
jeez.
woods.
Oh,
And these dummies got caught because the police found a piece of gum in the shed where they killed her. And from the gum, they
From
found
get
out
the
who the
DNA.
first person was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I seen it. Wasn't like some big red gum or something like that. I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen
yep.
that episode.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch. I
was
gotta
the killer
rewatch
on
that. I gotta
episode.
rewatch that. I remember that
Really?
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who did you play?
I played the killer, Kwame Henry.
That's racist.
Yeah. And
That was hella racist. Kwame.
yeah, and it was crazy because that was one of my first acting jobs, and I was just supposed to be doing background work.
So did you have actual lines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Speedy.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
God damn it. So I was just supposed to be like, one of the friends. I guess they didn't like the way that the dude was doing the lines, so then they asked me to do it.
That guy must have been horrible.
And right?
What you trying to say?
So then they asked
You
me
ain't
to
gotta
do
be in
it.
a hell of an actor to be on.
So then I did it, and they ended up using mine, and my check changed, and I was getting residuals. I was like,
Hey.
wow.
Oh, you still getting residuals?
I haven't got one for a while, but I should keep getting them because I was like, I hope they don't never catch this.
I don't know. I just thought about that because I see that episode, but I think I might have seen it on YouTube. So I don't know if you get paid from YouTube.
Oh, so they kept showing it because they hadn't caught the person.
Right.
Got it.
Somebody says that their cousin went to prison with the lady who killed Selena.
Wow.
That's cold blooded.
I'm surprised that bitch made it too.
Yeah, that's cold blooded. Yeah. And why did she kill? She was just jealous. Wasn't she just jealous? Of
Yeah, she was her assistant, but she was jealous
That's
of her.
cold-blooded. Selena
Yeah,
was-
you'd have been jealous. She should have got an assistant that was in shape that looked good like her, because her
Yeah.
assistant was fat, broke, and ugly.
She should have paid.
So she had everything to be jealous about.
He just shot the lady for no fucking reason. I mean, not that she had to have a reason, but
You
shit.
don't need a reason to shoot nobody, but Shout out to Selena, by the way. Great movie too. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez. She killed that.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jennifer killed.
I don't
That's
wanna
probably
say
the
I don't
best
wanna say
shit
she
she's
got-
ever.
Let's not
did.
say she killed it, but
Oh, too soon.
Yeah, I know what we mean. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer
So,
Lopez.
Wanza, what you watching, man? What you been
I'm watching Zoo.
Zoo?
Zoo.
Zoo.
What
It's
is
on
Zoo?
Netflix. Y'all haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Zoo.
about
Animals?
animals.
Okay.
That was a good guess.
I
Nick.
mean, yeah, you hit me with
It's
the title.
about- It's about animals, and basically, it's about what would happen if the animals of the earth realized that they didn't have to bow down to us
I'll have to
and
think
move
about
out of our way.
I'll have to
What
think
If
about
the
the
lions
fuck?
realize, wait a minute, I'm a motherfucking lion.
You probably know.
I ain't gotta
And
take
I
this
think they say
shit.
there's like 300 billion birds.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series. So we got 300 billion birds alone in the world. So what if all the birds were like, you know what? Let's start pecking these motherfuckers and shitting on them.
Right. I
We'd
mean,
be in trouble.
in all honesty, we get killed by ants, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, seriously, we'll be killed.
Ants roll up on you, nigga. It's a wrap.
If ants decided, like, you know what? Like, y'all ever seen the movie Birds?
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh
Like-
yeah, I saw that.
And them is crows. We ain't even talk about, like, dangerous birds.
No. Those
Right.
were those were birds.
Those are crows, though.
Well,
They did that. And the movie Birds.
I'm talking
those
about
are
back in the
crows.
day one, not that new shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movie Birds.
So
From, like, what the
I
late
saw that
80s,
as a
early
kid.
90s.
So it's like 71.
Birds is
Let
One.
me see if I can pull it up.
Alfred Hitchcock.
They're-
Alfred
yeah,
Hitchcock.
Alfred
black and
Hitchcock,
white.
right.
The original version. So we watched it at the house. Nigga, I'm up with my mama. I said, and I'm talking about, dude, I was so fucking scared. I snatched down all the clothes because it kept looking all that shit like a bird. I wouldn't go outside, nigga, because they showed it was a lady or a guy. Somebody got their eyes pecked out, but it started off with one bird because she had a bird, and then nigga, them motherfuckers came and put work in. And if you saw, and then you know you have the telephone pole, and them motherfuckers, there was like a few
Right
coming,
there, right there.
and a few nigga with that
yeah.
shit, that scene right there,
Yeah.
set it off. And that was on the playground. Nigga, Alfred Hitchcock said, "Fuck them kids. Let's get the kids first." That was the first scene.
Yeah, I think first of all, I think anytime it's like based on reality or things that could happen, I think that's always scarier.
Yeah. And then with birds, it's not you can go. They can go to jail or you threaten them.
Ain't like
Nigga,
you can't really
No
do
consequences.
ain't nothing you could do.
All you can really do is run from like these white
Yeah.
people doing.
Which is bad.
But they got to get some more foot speed though, cause that little light jog they doing.
Now, so I never told you the story, Nick.
You know, birds will attack you.
Yeah, well, I was about to go there. So my brother lived over by the Forum. He had a house. So off of I think that's Manchester. So before you get to the cemetery, there's some apartments, and so there's like one here, and they go up. So the stairs will go up. So my brother's apartment's all the way in the back. So I called him, say, "Hey man, I'm coming through." He said, "Hey, it's a bird, and it's attacking people because it had eggs. It just had some babies. So the bird was attacking motherfucker. As soon as you get on the steps to walk up to him, the bird will swoop down on you. So I was like, man, whatever. He's like, Speed, I'm telling you. So I'm good. So sure enough, I'm looking though. I don't see the bird. So I take the first couple steps. That bird came out of fucking nowhere.
Damn.
And so they tried to call the people out to move the bird, but they couldn't because every time it got close to now, the nest was probably on this side of my brother's thing, but the bird said, "Fuck that! Anybody come up this walkway gonna get it."
Yeah.
And I mean, motherfuckers was scared. They seen me, and the lady opened the door. She had a screen door. She said, "It's a bird." They didn't tell you. I said they did, but I'm going to go home now.
It's a bird.
You know, it's messed up. Me and my brother were little. We used to shake the street signs.
Why would you do that?
Because we find out that birds nest in there. And they would just fly out like the eggs and
And
the
street signs?
Yeah.
Nick,
yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I was a little kid. That's what we do. We would just go around shaking street signs and little birds would fly out and hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? Little eggs and stuff.
Well, you know what I used to do? Me and my brother used to get bored in the summertime.
It's how all stories do. You got to get bored.
You got to get bored. And when you get bored, you know, you just be sitting around. You ain't got no money for the corner store. Like, fuck, just sitting around bored. So we decided we used to throw bread down and then go in the other yard and then shoot them with the BB gun. I was good, too. I used to fuck these birds
You are
up.
the worst, man.
So then when we ran out of BBs, again,
Slingshot.
you broke. You ain't got no money for the corner store. You ain't got nothing to do. You'd be pacing around like, fuck, let's kill some birds. So
Oh, that's wrong.
then we used to take a fishing rod and put bread on the end of the hook and put it way over there in the neighbor's yard and go hide over here. And they bite down on it and then you can fish for birds.
What?
Yeah.
Why is it
I want to
Birds
apologize
be up in the air.
for
you
the
doing-
views on
birds
this
in the air,
show.
you doing this
like a
shit.
kite.
Yeah.
Yeah, make y'all bird kite today, man.
So just
I
like
want
you
to
know,
apologize. And Wanzer's, this is his last day. He'll never.
And just so you guys know that crows, right, have
good memories.
memories and they can recognize faces.
Hmm?
They can recognize faces, cars. They can remember it. So if you throw something at a crow, it's on you. It will attack you. It will tell the homies.
Have you ever seen one chase a bird down?
I've seen one chase a person.
No, chase a bird.
I seen one chase a person. And when I was in junior high school, when I went to Walter Reed Junior High
Or
School,
pigeon. I'm sorry, pigeon.
this dude, I don't know if they had a nest over there, what it was, but all of a sudden this little Mexican kid was sprinting down the middle of the field, and it was the bird looked humongous. Obviously, probably wasn't that big,
Yeah.
but the bird was literally chasing this kid and kept trying to peck him, and it was so messed up because the teacher that's out there, the PE teacher, starts screaming and runs.
Yeah,
And
nigga, I
leave
can't help you.
And just lead a little boy.
I can't take because
so the
I don't
little
want him
boy
to
did.
get me.
He just running in the middle of the field, just trying to dodge a bird, and the teachers off. Everybody ran from him, which I felt was horrible. We was laughing as kids, you know. So shout out to the.
I saw a bird. I saw two crows chase down a pigeon, and I
Oh, yeah,
mean
they'll tear a
chase
pigeon
that
down.
motherfucker down till
Yeah.
they got him on that roof, nigga, and went on and dug into him.
Got his
Yeah.
ass.
I used to often wonder too why animals don't just decide to attack people. You know,
They wouldn't win though. We got
gotta
guns.
watch this show
We got
Zoo.
niggas with fishing poles and
Do
BB guns.
Do you think a gun's gonna stop the world? Think about something, right? We live in America, so it's a little different out here. But even in America, if you live in the valley, you live close to mountain lions,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like a lot of people don't know that. But if you live in like in the hills over here in Tarzana and Woodland Hills and all of that,
Trying to get away from
they tell
black
you
people.
they tell you not to have them little dogs in your backyard
Oh,
because the
man.
mountain lions they hunt them little dogs over there.
Yep.
But I often think about that, like people who live in Africa, and, you know, what's stopping the lion from just saying, like these zebras is too fast, nigga. We finna just go down here to the little Bute tribe, and we finna clean them out. Nigga.
It was a
we
show,
get 30 of them.
and the
Yeah,
little
wow.
white lady had let her dog go outside, and
Oh,
that
we need
motherfucking
that.
cougar,
Yeah.
the mountain lion came by, and that bitch cried till she couldn't cry no more.
It was one like 5 years ago when Joe Rogan lived out here
Mm-hmm.
because he's the one that made it a big deal. It was two mountain lions that were just roaming up in the hills, picking off all the dogs in the neighborhood. Like they stopped going wherever they was going, and they relocated over here, and because they knew all these little people buying these little dogs, and they can't survive in the real world. Your Chihuahua and your Poodle, if this
Out
is,
there just
they
running
be,
and
They'd be
jumping.
gone in a week, nigga. All of them. They'd be gone in a week. It'd be Rottweilers and pit bulls around here.
So he got mad.
He complained. He went to the animal people and tried to get them to catch it, and the guy was explaining to him that those mountain lions had been hunting over there for years because
Mm.
people started moving over there with them little dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of going to try to catch a little, you know, a
Coyote.
rabbit or a coyote or something, I'm going to get a little bingo down here.
Much
you know?
easier.
Yeah, that's an easy little swoop whoop.
And he fenced in too.
Yeah, he
And-
been eating
and-
good all year.
I don't know if you ever tried to chase down a rabbit, nigga.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a minute, motherfucker. That motherfucker got dodged. He got dodged. I think running backs should learn from rabbits. This motherfucker's got a
Just watch-
twitch that's
now,
a beast.
Watch rabbit film.
Now you think now look, you think rabbits? Now you guys tell me if you ever seen a wild animal in person that kind of scared you, right? So I've never been scared by animals too much in person. The one thing that shocked me more than anything though was a bobcat.
You saw a bobcat?
Yes, I did not know how big bobcats were. That's the first part. You think bobcat, you think a little house cat, maybe a little fat, right? Bobcats are about the size of a German Shepherd.
Damn, is it that big?
It's that big. So if you can imagine a cat the size of a dog, like a big dog, that's how big this cat is. And his hands are huge. I was up at Fox's house, and it's like maybe like 5 in the morning, something like the sun's coming up. And I'm with this little young lady up there, and I'm like, I'm trying to show her the rabbits because we got rabbits up there.
Yeah,
And if you're in the
game
hood,
rabbits.
you don't see rabbits. So I'm like, yeah, ma, you know, he got rabbits. She's like, oh my God, I want to see the bunnies.
Oh my God.
So we go to the little sliding glass door, and it's you could just look out there, and there's rabbits running around, and it's 5 in the morning, so the sun's barely coming up, and she's looking, and she's like, what's that? And I'm looking, and it's creeping in the grass, so you can't really see it. The rabbit tries to take off and jump over the little edge, and we just see this. It looks like a dog, but this big old bobcat just leaps, catches the rabbit midair, snatches him, and then she starts screaming and drags him off the side of the mountain.
Damn.
And I'm sitting there. I had never seen a bobcat, so I'm scared, but I don't want to say nothing. So I'm just sitting there quiet. I'm
You
just,
see, everybody going.
no, I screamed inside. Inside, I was like, ah! I was like, don't come in here. I was like, oh, good thing you got that rabbit.
He Googling, can they break glass?
Oh, my
Can they come in the house?
You know, you get so scared, you just freeze up. I was just like, I had to ask her, I was like, you good? You good? She's like, what was that? I was like, I don't know.
You
I ain't-
scream so bad, made me scream.
I went out through the side house. I went all the way through, where Pop's house is. I went all the way that way to leave.
Only time I ever
Fuck
screamed,
that.
and I'm a dude. I don't wear split toes. I don't do V-necks. So we was watching. Silence of the Lambs. Took little honey to the movies, and I got my arm around her doing the whole little. She got the popcorn. I had a little popcorn, whatever. And the scene when he's in the cage and he got loose from the cuffs, but my man don't know it. And he goes to hand him his food or whatever, and he leans in, and my man come loose. As soon as he come loose and do like this, the girl I went, ah! And I went, bitch! The whole row dying laughing. The whole row is dumb. I said, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, and we're the only ones screaming.
He said we.
We was the only motherfuckers screaming. That's the only time in my life I ever screamed. Because normally I could keep it in.
You
I've
should have never told
screamed.
nobody that story.
Yeah.
I've
You ain't
never-
never screamed.
You ever been scared?
Like that scared
What's
scream.
the scariest you've ever been? Like, nigga, you was horrified.
Roller
when you-
coaster, whatever. Nigga.
Since I've been grown, nothing really scares me. But when I was a kid, Freddy Krueger, that was some scary shit. You couldn't even go to sleep.
Did you ever have something?
Freddie was incredible.
I remember when Chucky came out.
Chucky was never
Hey,
scared.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all
it's
was
scary.
grown. I was a kid. You gotta keep I'm a little kid, and my mom had just bought me a My Buddy doll, right?
I remember My Buddy.
Which was basically a pillow.
This nigga got a My Buddy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why though. Me and my brothers used to fight all the time. Me and my brother, we were always like.
He had a My Buddy, he had the glowworm.
Yeah,
He had all that shit.
I remember
we
the
would try to
glowworm
we would
too,
try to
yeah.
wrestle each other. So my mom was like, she didn't want us fighting, so she was like, "Yo, y'all can beat these up." You know what I'm saying? So you was supposed to slam these little pillows, and they'd be like, "Oh," make little sounds and stuff, right? My grandmother puts it on top of the bed, on top of the dresser. Anybody have a black grandmother? They tuck you in. You can't move at night when they tuck you in the bed. We had just watched Chucky because my brother loves horror films. I hate horror films as a kid. I'm laying in bed. The day of My Buddy doll falls off the dresser. In my brain, it rolled under the bed and grabbed the knife, nigga. So for the rest of the night, I'm sitting there
In my brain.
petrified that this doll is finna slide under the bed and remember all the slams I didn't put on him. That and y'all remember when Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out?
I never seen it. I've never seen Texas Chainsaw.
You have to watch it. It's a great
I've
film.
never seen it either.
I've never
Watch
seen
it tonight, y'all. That's what's on the list. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They did a haunted field out here in the valley. And I go with my homegirls. It's a whole group of us. Now, I didn't respond, though, but I'm not going to lie. I was scared. I almost peed in my pants, nigga.
Is this the one where they have the chainsaw?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
go through a cornfield. So, but normally when you do that, you're supposed to go in for a while, then you walk, and there's like 2 or 3 scary things, and then it happens, right? That's what we all thinking. Pop, as soon as we turn the corner, You just hear the chainsaw go off. So my heart started. But I'm thinking like, ain't no gonna die here. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really tripping. Like, ain't gonna kill me. So I'm like, so all the people I went there, you can see in their face, they like, nigga, where is it coming from? My man popped out from onto the lane. Nigga, everybody went split. they broke through the grass, everything. I'm scared. I'm really scared though. But luckily the dude looked at me and he started chasing somebody. I couldn't even move. I'm sitting there like,
The monster felt
my
sorry
buddy.
for you.
after
That haunted house at
I love haunted houses though.
the haunted house at
Yeah, they're cool.
Universal's pretty
Universal.
good. That motherfucker good.
No, Pops. Have you been to Universal's haunted house?
Nah, I've been to the
I feel like ones
what's
are
what's the other scary thing they have there?
Knoxbury.
No, it's at Universal.
Yeah.
The zombie thing.
Yeah. What is it called? I don't know. It's like the Walking Dead night
It's
thing.
the Walking
Yeah,
Dead. That's what it is. Yeah.
I haven't been to that, but I felt bad when I did the haunted thing up there because they had the handicapped people.
Oh, come on.
They got like 5 dudes with no legs, and they just run out on their hands at you like, ah! And in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna kick one of y'all.
This is at Universal.
At Universal,
Man,
yeah.
they go all out.
Yeah, so Universal.
So to get the job, you gotta have no
Can't
legs.
kick them,
No, that's
man.
cool though because you gotta think the people all year
Need
they
a
got
job.
nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do. So yeah,
Well, Magic Mountain,
it's like
if
5
you
dudes
live here in
with no
LA.
legs.
they do the whole week of Halloween.
Oh, that's tight.
So soon as it get dark, some motherfuckers gonna jump out. So you gotta be ready. But you know it, but then you forget. And so you walking and you talking, and somebody go, hey, motherfucker. And you hear that all through the whole park. Hey, motherfucker. So, that and a scream.
That's funny. I had an uncle. He bought a hearse.
For what?
That's funny.
He was friends with the funeral home people, and
That's funny.
he was friends with the funeral home people. And he wanted to work there on his days off, and they were like, "Nah, you don't want to do this." They were like, "Nah." So they wouldn't let him work there. So he said, "Well, let me buy one of the cars." So they sold him one of the older hearse,
That's
and
player.
he started driving it to work. He put tags and insurance on it like a regular car. He starts driving it to work.
That's player.
He told me his supervisor came to him and said, "Can we talk to you? Can we talk for a minute? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we noticed you've been driving a hearse to work." And he says, "Yeah, what's wrong with that? I got tags and insurance on it." Basically, they had him take some time off.
Huh?
Yeah,
They thought something was wrong with him.
yeah, they thought he was tripping.
I guess if somebody,
How
if
you tell
out
somebody
the-
what they can't drive?
I think if somebody out the
I
blue
mean,
just start pulling up in
yeah.
a hearse, that is a little.
But how do you tell somebody what they can't drive?
They didn't. They just
mean,
wanted
I
to
don't-
make sure he was okay.
Yeah,
And he wasn't
And where did he
playing.
work again? I'm sorry.
Because he could
he
have
was a
killed.
cop.
He could have killed. Oh yeah, you gotta go home.
So he was driving it to the parking lot.
Yeah, you gotta go home.
He's parking it in the garage, and I guess people will get scared or whatever.
Yeah, if you a cop, they gotta make sure everything is kosher. Nigga. Hey, you take some time off, playboy. You ain't finna load us up in there.
Well, it ain't like, did he have the tinted windows, or was it the one without the tinted windows?
No, it was just a regular hearse.
Uh,
It was an old one.
Miss Brand New said she loves scary movies.
I love
You
them.
know the ones that they come.
Best one ever.
You know
What's
they
the best
they
scary
send the.
movie?
I told you. The ones with the dude with the pinhead.
Hellraiser.
The first Hellraiser and the last one.
One-
other ones
you
were
said Freddy
cartoons.
Cougar.
Freddy.
Freddy Cougar.
Me.
Freddy.
Yeah.
I think Freddy Cougar's the best concept when you think about all the scary films. Because everybody, you gotta go to sleep.
Gotta go to sleep.
So that's the one thing
No.
like you can't get out of it. Nigga. Like,
I thought Westcombe was good. What's the one where you dodge death, but you really don't?
Final Destination.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Final Destination was good.
That motherfucker
Well, like the
dodged
first-
it,
yeah,
and
the
he
first two,
turned
yeah,
and
yeah.
got hit by the bus.
Yeah.
Or was it the girl? One of the motherfuckers got hit by a bus.
Yeah, that was cold. Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of. I think they got that concept from. Y'all remember Faces of Death?
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
I think they got it from that.
But now listen.
But what is that a horror movie though?
That's not a movie.
It's not a
No,
movie.
no, I'm saying is
Faces of
we'll
Death.
come back to that in a second.
It's not a
Is
yeah.
Final
Yeah,
Destination
that's
a horror movie?
That's a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
or is it just a gore?
No, that's a horror
Gore.
film.
But
Okay.
if you think about it, you have all
So
these
so what is
Faces
Faces?
of Death was
I don't know if I can find that.
regular videotapes,
Yeah, they might not have this online.
all these
nigga.
horrific accidents
and murders.
of people dying. Like somebody might
can't
have been
watch
working
that.
on a car and the car fell on them.
okay, so they did something similar to that where they 1,000 Ways to Die, or people who died, whatever. And I couldn't watch it because I knew that people actually died. It was hard for me to watch.
Was it a
It was
movie?
it was a show,
A show.
and it was showing how people did stupid shit that caused their demise.
You should
Okay,
look
no,
up
no, no, pops, you got to see this though. So
What?
I went.
What's it called?
Oh my God, they
Faces
actually,
of Death.
they actually.
So it's an
have-
actual movie?
No, it's
No,
a, it's
it's
a doc.
tapes.
It's a documentary, right?
No, I can't watch that.
Listen, first of all, what are you female over here? I can't watch that.
Because I know people really died.
Yeah, but they're not showing you people getting shot.
I don't care.
You listen to rap music? What are you talking about? All right, so look, yeah, so y'all can see this. It's called.
So it's a reenactment.
No,
it's real.
This
They're
is
real.
actual footage, right? So that's a cow. So this is actual footage of them slaughtering a cow. So if all y'all eating cheeseburgers out there,
Oh, that'll stop you.
right? So this is people, but this is the one I wanted to show you guys. So like that's actual slaughtering animals right there, which I don't want to show because YouTube will probably block us. But this is interesting. So these guys are at this dinner table, and there's a monkey that they're bringing to the dinner table, and they're about to put this monkey in the middle of that table, and they're gonna crack that monkey on the top of his head, and then they're gonna eat him.
And eat the brain.
That's
Eat
what
the
they
brain.
thought was.
No, this is real.
I'm saying that's what they
Right,
were going to do.
so they're documenting things around the world that different people, different lifestyles that people do. I'm not sure where this is in the world, but this is actual footage, y'all. It's called Phases of Death. You can look this up. I seen this as a kid. If y'all can imagine being a kid watching this, on an old school DVD, on an old school
come
VHS.
on, man. Not the monkey.
Yeah, they put the little monkey like he just spinning, and look, they just locked his head in there,
Oh, come on, man.
and they didn't lock that little monkey boy in there, and look, and then they go pop, and she explained it to him, and then whoever cracked the skull is like they get the, you know.
Okay, you turn. You can turn, Nick.
So let's get one pop.
Nick, turn. Come
Oh,
on,
let me
man.
get
Come
one,
on,
let me get
man.
one little pop in here.
Come on,
Look, and they got a
man.
mallet,
That's
too.
fucked up. You niggas.
And look,
Everybody at that table need to be hit
and
over the head with a bat.
Look, okay, now we can stop it.
Yeah, everybody.
That's
They all
crazy.
need to be
He's
hit.
in a-
Them some
he's in a
raggedy
little cage.
motherfuckers. Them some raggedy.
Yeah, man. So that's a film called Phases of Death. I doubt anyone's ever seen that. Apparently, you can find this on YouTube.
Apparently, we blocked. That's for damn sure.
You can find it on YouTube, y'all. And it's
It's wild.
yeah. I seen this as a kid, so that kind of disturbed me.
That's
a
not
little
cool.
bit as a kid. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. That's not cool. Some shit. I know y'all look at me like, Speedy, come on. It's some shit, nigga. I can't. I don't. Again, Nick, me and Nick, we don't like bullies. I don't like them motherfuckers. I don't. I don't like niggas that just take advantage of people just because you bitch ass motherfuckers. It's just certain shit in life. I can't function around.
Yeah, I try to bully the bullies, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't with that shit. So I always get away from that shit.
Not cool.
I used to try to beat the
That
bullies
too.
up in my
Just
school.
say not cool, bitch. 818-914-4087. It's on you, Wanzer. I've been doing this shit all day.
Caller.
Wanzer.
Caller, what you want? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on? Is y'all out of Houston? What's happening?
I heard that little. What the fuck was that?
Nigga, not what you had.
How you doing, Al?
What's going on with y'all, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, yeah, man, I checked out Faces of Death when I was young too, man.
How could you watch that, man?
Because we was young and stupid, man. You know, we had nothing else to do.
Oh.
The one I remember was when a dude jumped out the plane and parachuting, and the wind blew him right in the middle of an alligator farm.
Oh,
Right in the middle of the lake.
that's fucked up.
That's funny though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they tore him
That's
up.
funny.
They tried to save him, but they couldn't save him.
Not with that death.
No,
row.
did you see the one? It's one on TikTok, whatever the shit is, and the dude goes down in the water and grabs the dog that's grabbed by the alligator and get him out.
Oh no, I'm not.
But
grabbing-
but he had to
fair.
go down into the water and go get him.
That's fair game if the alligator gets you.
Damn. You know,
Yeah, man,
hey L, you know what I
Good
watched?
ones on there.
You know what I watched, and I shouldn't have watched it because it stayed with me for about a month. Remember when a reporter got his head cut off, and they filmed it over in
Oh yeah.
the-
yeah.
The Taliban.
yeah, and I said I'm gonna
yeah,
watch
I
it.
remember
Man, that shit stayed with me for about a month.
Yeah, the
I said I'd
Taliban
never
did
do that shit
That was
again.
messed up.
Yeah, man, I used to recruit for people to go overseas, and like back at in 04 to 06,
Mhm.
and we used to have to, like, when stuff like that actually happened, you know, we used to have to try to, you know, get arrangements made to reach out to the family to let them know what happened because they were contractors of ours.
Oh wow, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so that was kind
Way
of
to bring the
crazy.
show
man,
down,
during
nigga.
that time.
Way to bring it
That's
down.
a difficult call.
Anyway, what you watching, man?
This guy.
What you watching?
Man, y'all pretty much mentioned everything that I'm.
All right, what's the best
that
horror
I'm watching.
film then? What's the
Yeah,
best
it was the
horror
best
film
horror film.
ever?
Man, there's so many goddamn things.
The
You know what?
Leprechaun?
I like, you know, initially Jason, Friday the 13th on the first
The first
couple
one. Yeah, the first one.
were good, but after they start, you know, got past the the second one, it kind of started getting stupid.
Yeah. The first one for sure. The first one for sure.
Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, of course.
Anything
Same
recent?
thing, man. It's only the first couple. Then they kind of start getting stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
They just start reaching.
I agree.
Um,
What's the last good horror film you seen? Like anything recent?
It hasn't really been too much, man. I'm waiting for Halloween, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah, the new one's supposed to be good.
The new
Really?
Halloween,
Yeah,
that
it
one looks
looks
like it's
good.
going to be pretty good, man. They haven't really had, you got the Conjurings and all those, but as far as like last horror film I saw, that was the one I saw last.
Conjuring is pretty good. I like
last
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second one.
Yeah, I actually like
Yeah, they got that new one that came out not too long ago. It was pretty decent. It kind of gave you a little bit more insight. But all of those are based on true stories.
Oh, they are?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because at the end of each one, they show the actual people.
Oh, wow. Okay, now I got to go back and watch it. I think because I only seen one. I think
I might watch
I didn't know there was two stories.
Yeah, go back and watch it. At the end, they always show the actual people.
Now, the one I thought was really good, I told you guys on Monday, was Others with Nicole
Yeah,
Kidman.
you did say that.
Others is really good.
The others
man.
was good.
Oh, my God. Especially because you don't know they're dead. That's it. I was like, God
Oh, you know
damn.
what was scary? The first Jeepers Creepers.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second one was even better than the first one, though.
Really?
Yeah, check out the second one. The second one was real good.
Huh.
I didn't go see it because of the title, Jeepers Creepers. I was like,
You didn't see it?
Yeah, it was
Never seen it.
actually, the first one was good, the second one was good, the third one was kind of, it was all right. But yeah, the second one was I think was the best of the three.
Also, you know what else was scary to me? Deliverance. I was always scared I might have to squeal like a pig. That's some scary shit. That nigga get a hold of you.
I never seen that movie. That sounds funny.
You never seen Deliverance?
No, but that sounds funny.
And the cold part about it, Nick, no one can tell you anything that happened before that or happened after that. That's the only scene everybody remembers.
Squeal like a pig.
No.
There were other stuff.
Dueling banjos. Oh
Oh yeah, fuck that. Hey, you know what I saw? Departed again.
Oh,
Man,
Leo, yeah, that's
When
cold.
y'all gotta, if you
That's a
haven't
weird
watched it,
movie.
it's a great movie. Departed is
I couldn't get into it.
it's a fucking great movie, man. Have you?
seems like a
Everybody
lot of
seen? You seen it,
stuff
right,
going
El?
on.
You seen it? El?
Departed, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it again the other night. That motherfucker's dope, man. The acting was just incredible. Plus, everybody died.
Yeah,
I love
man.
it.
Hey, did y'all see the escape room?
Escape?
It's
No.
Who's in it?
The second one.
Who's
This
in it?
is the second one that's out. It's a straight continuation of the first one.
Nah, I didn't see the first one.
What's it on? HBO
Yeah,
or
it's
on Netflix?
It's on. I saw it at the theater actually.
Oh.
I don't know if it's any at the on any of the streaming deals right now. But I know it's supposed to be coming on them. But yeah, man, it was pretty decent.
All right,
You can watch it on the Magic Link though.
I will not. I'm a support.
He said on the magic link.
All right, El.
All right,
Find something to do with your life.
Shout out to L.
That's funny.
Let's
My
see.
daughter's here. My two daughters here.
Who else is here?
Cheyenne and Maya.
Where am I at?
In
Maya
the room-
Louise.
In
You know,
the room
you know, I never call
being
her-
herself.
I never call her Maya. I always put her government up there. Maya Louise. That's her name, Maya Louise.
Yeah.
Somebody said All-Star Weekend scared me.
Fuck
Hey,
all
Pops,
y'all.
you trying to do another All-Star Weekend? Well, if
Trying
you,
to get paid from that one.
if you
Fuck
had,
they mean.
huh?
Trying to get paid from that
Y'all
one.
got the wrong jerseys on in there. Them dudes finna be retired.
Man.
Yeah, they finna be retired. Yeah, LeBron, he done went to Cleveland, back to Cleveland, to LA, to back there. He finna be, it's over.
Going back to Cleveland. You gonna end his career in
He
Cleveland.
got one more year. Then it's a wrap.
Yeah.
The Kemba Walker just signed to New York Knicks.
Great move.
So just a little update on the news right there. Kemba Walker is officially a New York Knicks. So if you from the East Coast, you from New York, let us know how you feeling about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never have a good team, so at least in my lifetime. Well, I guess they had
They have a
Spreewell.
team you're gonna go see now.
They had Spreewell and Allen Houston for a while, so that was good.
And then Allen got hurt.
Yeah, so
He never played a full season, but they hired him to work for the Knicks. He's been getting paid ever since.
let's see, anything else? Yeah, I said this earlier. Spencer Dinwiddie agrees to a deal with the Washington Wizards.
Damn. I wanted them to stay in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's doing a sign and trade, which is good.
Oh, so Brooklyn gonna get something.
Yeah, Brooklyn got Patty Mills. They picked up.
That was a great pickup.
They picked up
fantastic
Patty
pickup.
Mills.
Patty Mills can ball. What's wrong, Cheyenne? We in your way? So my daughter, when we leave, this is her apartment.
Oh my goodness.
Like she don't come home till 2 in the morning.
Hey,
She be here till like 2.
Stop leaving your blanket out though. Okay, I ain't your father.
It's not my blanket.
Well, I ain't your father.
Better
Don't
not
leave
be
your
nobody
blanket
else's
out.
blanket.
I'll throw it in the trash next time.
So my daughter, she come here to wait for us to leave, and then this her spot. Nigga, she got chips. She did look. It's every room got something in it. She did changed and moved furniture around.
No, that's not true.
She in here doing all her TikTok
Yeah,
dances.
I texted like, "Where you at?" She said, "I'm at the office, Dad." I'm like, "The fuck?"
We got a few more updates on here.
What you got?
We got Doug McDermott, one of the best 3-point shooters last year, signed a deal with the 3-year deal with the Spurs.
That's a good move.
So that kind of fits.
Giannis re-up. Giannis ain't going nowhere.
Let's see. We all know about
His
Alex
brother ain't going
Caruso.
nowhere for sure.
Um,
Now they can trade his brother. Now he got a ring.
well, the other brother from the Lakers, he went back overseas to play.
Oh, he did?
He got a huge contract to go play overseas, so he bounced. Let's see.
Get that bag. He already got a ring, so he can get that bag now.
What's Collison from the Atlanta Hawks, the big man?
What do you do?
$125 million with the Atlanta Hawks, so he stays.
Oh, the
with
one that
Hawks.
came from.
No, the one they drafted, the big man. They was catching all the lobs from.
Oh yeah. He nice.
Yeah, so he got 125. Hardaway, Tim Hardaway's son.
He got paid for that.
Yeah, Dallas re-upped his contract and paid him, so that's good. I always like.
I
to
didn't know
see
his son was playing.
Yeah, and it's weird
I-
because his son
I-
is like 6'5".
I met him.
How long has he been playing?
Like, what, 6 years now.
He been leaving for me. So I met him in Miami. We go out to eat, and Tim is there with his son, who's about to go into the NBA. And we sit down with Fox, and Tim like, "Yo, man, my son about to get drafted." And I'm like, I saw Tim play in college. I'm like, yeah, he gonna be all right. I don't think he ain't you. Nigga, this nigga that got paid.
Yeah, he balling.
But it was some kid that wasn't drafted that got the highest contract for a non-drafted kid.
The guy from Miami.
Why do Bombas socks feel so good?
From where?
The kid from Miami, Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson, who wasn't drafted, ended up getting the highest
$90 million.
contract
Yeah, 5 years, $90
for a
million.
non-drafted player.
Yeah, shoot that basketball, man.
Hey, man, if
Didn't
you can
Trae Young
shoot.
just get like
Hey, parents.
200 something for like 4 years.
So I'm gonna put y'all up on some game. I told you before. So I was able to.
205?
In my life, I've done a lot of things. I was able to interview Steph Curry at the All-Star Weekend when it was in New York. And I asked him what was the key to shooting. He said, I made 1,000 shots. Not shot. He made 1,000. He wouldn't leave the gym till he made 1,000. So think about that, parents.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Reggie Miller told me in order to be a great shooter, you had to make 500.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just think about the logic in this, if Ray Allen and Reggie Miller, who we all consider two of the greatest shooters we've ever seen, are telling you to make 500, but the greatest of all time,
Said do 1,000.
he said double that.
But then his daddy was a basketball player, so he could be in the gym.
That don't mean nothing. There's your recipe. You can put a crate outside your house. All you got to do is make. And if you have parents out there, if you think your kids got a chance,
If you think he does.
Think about this. Look at this like a career, like a real job. Think about this, okay? If he just shoots 1,000 shots, makes 1,000 shots a day, Steph Curry has signed his second extension for over $200 million. He's the first NBA player to sign 2 contracts for over $200 million.
So he's got 400 somewhere.
So he's sitting on 400 M's. And this is not including all the endorsements.
He got
Under Armour.
He got Under Armour.
He got the cooking channel with
He's
his
the
wife.
faces for Under Armour. He's the face.
He got his own brand with Under Armour.
Yeah.
He got his own line.
And then he got Subway. He just got
golf,
Subway.
He got the golf thing. He does.
He got the golf, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did get the Subway. He got the car commercial.
So that's money
He
you
got
could
the
just
car.
pretty much you could live on. For NBA players, you actually could live on your per diem.
He probably never touched that NBA money.
Yeah.
He been rich. I think his dad an NBA player. He been rich his whole life.
Yeah.
So he ain't.
So
in
that's
easy,
that.
though.
So that's 400 we know about. Then he had the rookie contract money.
Yeah.
So again, what do you work on?
Yeah, man. 1,000 shots a day, man, to get you $250 million.
Yep. At least go overseas. You said one kid went overseas.
Yeah. Or you
got
go
money.
overseas and get paid. You know what I'm saying?
What you watching, Cheyenne? She been watching Blacklisted.
No. I'm watching something new. They just dropped a new season out for it. Charmed, what I told you.
Why would I watch
old
that?
one?
I'm a grown ass man.
Actually, they, what is it called? Remade it? If it's based off
Mm-hmm.
the same.
Reboot it. The
Yeah.
reboot.
But it's one Hispanic girls and one black.
But why would a grown ass man watch Charm?
It's really good.
Again, why would a grown ass man?
Well, the original one had some nice chicks in it.
That's where we at now.
I mean, you had Alyssa Milano, Shannon Doherty.
Wow,
what's
you
the other
watched
chicks
it, huh?
that were in there.
Wanza, you watched that?
I had seen it.
You
I
know they
wasn't home on
name.
Wednesday at 7. Now, you know what I'm tired of? These reboots. Tired of these reboots.
I want to watch. What's the one that had Freddie Frankie?
The Wonder Years.
I want because it's black. He's actually.
That's why I don't want to see it.
Huh?
The Wonder Years is Winnie Cooper and Kevin Arnold. Yeah. You can't replace Winnie Cooper.
No, Wonder
Kevin.
Years is any year of kids' lives. That's nothing to
Speedy,
do with the character.
The Wonder Years was those
no,
characters.
bruh.
That's all.
No, you missing the whole thing. The Wonder is what was your Wonder Years? What was the years where you just was a kid?
It's not about me.
No. Answer the question, Wanzer. What was the year that you were just a kid having fun? What would you say that was?
That's called my childhood.
Okay, when would you say that was?
My childhood.
I know what I'm talking about. What period? Like you was 8, 9, what?
I mean, shit, I don't know.
Like 8, 9, 10, riding your bike.
Yeah.
Okay,
13,
those are
14.
considered Wonder Years. So it doesn't matter where you drop the camera at. They just so happen the first time to drop it on white folks.
Speedy, that's like saying Married with Children. They do a reboot and it's a black family. And you like, no.
What you saying? Black people
it's
can't
just-
be married
it's
with
just
children?
Married with children.
Yeah, it could be
And that could
anybody.
be anybody.
It can. Just because you
No.
say married children don't mean it has to be the Bundys.
Okay.
It just
so
happened to be the Bundys.
it has to be the Bunnies if you're going
It
to call it
can't-
Married with Children. If you're going to call it the same thing.
You saying you can't do Wonder Years because it's about black people?
Can I make a Fresh Prince
Exactly.
Bel-Air with
You
Italian kids?
fucking crazy.
Exactly.
You're fucking crazy.
You can't do that.
Chat room, I hope they blow your fucking little
You
shorts
can't
off.
do that. You can't
You
just take a
can't tell.
show.
You're gonna sit here and tell me you can't do
take
Wonder.
a show like that, an iconic show like that.
It wasn't
replace
fucking
all-
iconic. It
The
was
Wonder
cool.
Years?
It was
He said
cool.
it was
I never
cool.
watched that
Yeah.
shit. I never
That's
watched.
because you was.
Did you
fucking
watch it, Nick?
30.
No, I don't know.
Thank
what that
you.
is.
I never
never
watched
watched the
fucking
Wonder
Wonder
Years.
Years.
I have no idea what you're
Okay,
talking
yeah, that
about.
would have been
what?
before Nick. That would have been before Nick.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That would've
No,
been before
he,
Nick.
that's when he was that age.
The Wonder Years was my age. I'm a little older than Nick.
Yeah, I wasn't born during the Wonder Years. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What did he say in the chat room, Nick? Please read
You
that.
guys ever watch the Wonder Years? They said.
Does everybody agree that the Wonder Years
Should
is
only
Fred
be white.
Savage?
You're saying it
and
should
Winnie
only be
Cooper?
white. Get the man.
Yeah.
You crazy as cat shit. Why couldn't it be about black folks?
Because
We don't have Wonder
the
Years?
characters are. We already have the characters.
No.
set. You can't bring new characters in and call it the same shit.
Yes, you can.
Not without the old ones. Now, if they had the old characters, look, that's like redoing Saved by the Bell without any of the cast, original cast.
No, what if you do Saved by the Bell at Crenshaw High School?
No, you can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so wait a minute.
Call it something else.
The Wonder Years.
Call it something else.
So the Wonder Years originally was a white family.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it was about his little years growing up as a kid.
It's about his life.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
about
So
his life.
so all they did was said, guess what? There's other people who live lives too. Wanzer.
You can't do
Okay,
that.
so what if they did? So what if they did Cheers, right, at a strip club? Could we call it Cheers?
Yes.
And just showing the bartender's life day to day, interacting with strip. No, because essentially that's what this is doing.
No.
Right.
No.
You can't do that.
But you don't have to do a strip. You could say there were there's never no black bars. There were black bars owned by black people, but they were down south. They wasn't in Boston. I don't remember any here, but here they would call them speakeasies. Or it'd be places like that. But there was no bar where you go as soon as you get off work and you sitting there. At least I didn't know. I was a kid, so I had to ask somebody that's older than me. Maybe there was bars here in L.A. where people went to when they got off work. That was the whole thing about Cheers. Cheers, and then we never, when I'm watching Cheers, I never thought, well, why ain't no black people there? I knew it was shot in Boston. Ain't that many black motherfuckers in Boston?
And they probably get beat up.
But the one show I thought was wrong was Friends. Friends was shot it's supposed to be in New York, and they ain't got no black friends.
All right.
The
now
fuck
here's-
is you talking
here's
about?
a question for you. Can you redo Friends without those characters?
Yes,
No, you can't.
you could do.
It's not.
Okay, so if we do a black,
You
we
can't
do a
do that.
reboot,
Hey,
and everybody black.
We should make a show called Homies. We should make a show.
No, that's
called,
girlfriend. That's totally different. That's about girls. Friends
Was about couples,
girls,
yeah.
guys,
And it was
everything.
about those characters.
well, that was actually called Living Single. Is what we had.
Right.
Yeah, our closest to
Right.
that was Living Single.
that
yes,
could- no,
yes.
that
Could you
was-
do Living Single without any of those original characters?
Yeah,
without none of them.
Yeah, you call it Friends. nigga.
Yeah, you call it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, but you know what I'm saying?
Wanzer, I'm
No,
very
But
disappointed.
they changed the name.
Can you what they say in the
Okay,
chat
but
room?
look, but what Pops is saying is kind of like how movies go, right? So if I make another 007, I don't have to keep using
Just about to mention that.
007. You know what I'm saying? I could just throw Mike Epps in there.
Yeah, and you lose a fan base.
I agree.
Because to me, Superman is Christopher Reeves. I haven't seen
not that
anybody.
long, nigga.
I haven't seen
No,
anybody as
no.
Superman since Christopher
Oh
Reeves.
no. The
That's
dude
Superman
play
to me.
Superman now is Beast. Yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This L again. Hey, as a matter of fact, you're wrong about Friends because Friends got their whole idea from Living Single.
Yes,
If you
but
look
they,
at
So
all
Living
the
Single was-
characters
wait a minute.
Of Friends, if you look at all the characters of Friends, those characters are all based off of characters from Living Single.
Wait a minute. I thought Friends was out before Living Single. 'Cause
No,
I
Living
did the
Single
warm
was
up on
first.
Living
No.
Single.
Living Single was first.
I did the
Living
warm
Single
up.
was first.
Yeah.
Living
Okay.
Singles before Friends, yeah.
But my
You
point
have-
is,
you have,
my point.
Sinclair, who's
Yeah.
the goofy chick on Living
But
Single.
my point is
and
they-
you have the blonde chick,
finish.
the goofy chick on Friends.
Okay.
You had the so if you look at all of the same exact characters,
Mm-hmm.
they took that whole idea from Living Single.
But
Living
at
Single was
least they
good. Living Single was
changed
good
the
too.
name. They changed the name.
Yeah,
No.
but they changed the name. But you got to understand, what they're not going to reboot Living Single. I mean, Friends is Living Single when Living Single, was already out. It wasn't out that much longer after Friends started.
So let
So
me
they're
ask
not
you
going
this.
to turn back around and name it Living Single.
L, let me ask you this. So do you believe in what Wanda said that you can't do Wonder Years just focused on the black family, a black kid who's living Wonder Years?
I think on some shows you can reboot. Some shows I think you can't. Like,
So what do you think about
What
Wonder
about the
Years?
Wonder Years?
I never really watched the show.
No.
I mean,
Whether you
that-
watched it or not, I'm not talking about that part. Instead of them, the first one was about a white family. The reboot is a black family. Can we do that? He's saying no.
I mean, I don't really know enough about it. I don't see why you couldn't. But let's say the Bundys. It's going to be hard to replace Al Bundy with another family or Kelly. It's
Married with Children, not the Bundys.
And that's what I'm saying. It's about the characters. There's such iconic
I don't.
characters.
I never watched that show. But what Speedy is saying, the characters don't have to be the same characters in the previous show. They could be different, but still have just different scenarios with that new family. I understand what Speedy's
But
saying.
you could do that with Married with Children. If they had Married with Children and it was a black family, a different house.
That's what I'm saying. Some shows it'll be hard. Let's just have it a white good times. I mean,
No,
But
we
would
ain't
that-
doing that.
But if
this
that-
shit ain't gonna work.
if-
We ain't gonna
This
do
shit
that.
ain't gonna
If that-
work.
if
Yeah,
that-
you're right. My bad. You're right.
This
We
ain't
ain't gonna do
gonna
that.
Yeah, see,
We ain't gonna have no
That's what I'm
white.
saying.
We ain't gonna have no what reboot.
Good Times and it's a white family.
No, motherfucker, no.
It ain't gonna work, bro.
Hey, look,
it ain't gonna
hell,
work.
hell no. You right. Hell
Hell
no.
no.
Hell,
You can't
motherfucker.
touch it.
Hell to the motherfucker. Nigga, we will set that studio
If
fire.
we reboot Good Times starring white people, who's playing?
Nigga, we will set that motherfucker on fire.
Hell, who's the lead?
Hey.
I think black people will go in the streets and march like, no,
Man, look,
motherfucker,
it'll be
no.
another ride,
we
bro.
reboot What's Happening with a white cast. With a white cast.
I'll beat your ass.
Who played the
Hey,
lead?
hey,
See what
Roger.
I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Though? It's just certain shows you can't do no matter what.
Now you got a
Certain
point
shows
there.
you just
I'm
can't
gonna
do.
leave it alone. I Wonder Years. I thought the fact that Fred Savage is the executive producer. I thought it was a great thing to do. Why not do it with the black
'Cause
family?
it's a stupid
But you're
idea.
right. If you try to flip that and say we gonna reboot Good Times and put
What's
some white
happening?
folks, no, it's Good Times, but they live up in Beverly Hills.
What if it's Good Times with white people that live in a trailer park? That's good though. I'm watching that.
It was
That's
called what,
good.
Roseanne?
Oh, yes, that's Roseanne.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's basically
Roseanne.
Roseanne is Good Times with white people. All right, thanks.
Thank you,
folks.
man. Thank you.
So look,
I think
Yeah,
what's
see, I didn't even
hap-
think
what's
about it like
happening-
that.
let me ask y'all. So look, if we could
Why
reboot the
keep going
show,
back to what happened?
what show would
So
y'all
I
want to
can hear the
reboot
lines.
today?
They changed it to white lines.
China,
Hey,
you can comment
Roger.
on this.
Okay.
If you could reboot a show today, you have to do all new cast members. You can make it white or black. It don't matter. What show would you reboot? And we're just taking the concept of the
You
show.
said all new characters?
All new characters, all new cast. We're just taking the concept of the show.
I was gonna
I was gonna say Sanford and Son, but don't fuck with that.
Sanford and Son. I was gonna say Sanford and
Son.
Son.
Fuck with that one. Either.
I would love to see Sanford.
He turned me up, man.
Sanford and Son.
Don't fake like you're doing it, Nick. Just turn the motherfucker up.
I think
Lassie
I'm not black
that no
family.
more.
Huh?
I think Lassie with a black family dog.
Oh, with a Rottweiler?
Yeah, with a
whale.
Yeah,
Timmy the whale.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring his ass in the house.
If we do Lassie with a pit bull named Kane, that'd be tight. Or King.
Sick him, Kane.
We have to call it Kane.
King,
No,
because
Kane.
all black dogs were named King.
Hey y'all, let's
King.
pop. Let's work on that. Let's do a show instead of Lassie. We're gonna call it Kane, and all he do is help dudes out the hood.
No, Nick. He always get loose. That
Oh,
was the
yeah.
thing about the black dogs in the neighborhood. They always got loose.
All right,
Y'all
y'all.
bite
Look forward
somebody.
to our new show called
Fuck,
Kane.
Lassie done bit somebody.
K-A-N-G.
And then the neighbors would be like, "Don't go outside, King loose," because the people who own them at work, and the dog always finds a way to get out. And they go, "Your dog running around here," and he don't go far. He go up and down the block, go around the corner, come on back, and terrorize that whole fucking block.
Oh, we got a couple here. We got
And he talks.
Knight Rider. What was
Knight
the premise behind Knight Rider? Was he a cop or a detective or something? What was going on?
No, I thought he was on
It was
a bike
about
or
the
something.
car.
He was on a
Oh,
But I don't know.
I thought it was
I
a
never
bike.
thought
Car's
about
name is
that.
Kit.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
what
the
was he?
car-
What was he? A detective or?
Guys, what was Knight
Remember he
Rider?
had a black leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did he do?
He had a talking
Yeah, that's a
car.
good
He
question.
wasn't a police officer.
Yeah,
No.
the car would
He
come
wasn't a
to
private
him. He
detective.
was always going to chase somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he did.
Was he a vigilante? I don't know. Knight Rider
car
be cool
was it?
because
What was the
cars
car?
Seen it.
Kit.
What kind of car?
was it a
It
Z?
was,
Go,
it was
go.
a Trans Am.
All right,
I thought it was a Z.
Come on, man.
let's
Right.
check it.
Come
then.
on, man.
You know.
Come on now.
Check it. Let's Trans Am.
So somebody said Knight Rider. Somebody said small. What the hell?
Small world.
Small World.
No, not small
Small
world.
World.
Small one. I think they're trying to be funny.
I like
Go
the
ahead.
Saved by the Bell and Crenshaw idea. I would definitely.
Saved by the
I
Bell,
would
shot at Crenshaw.
totally watch that. Like,
That'd be
that
good.
sounds good.
That'd be good.
But a
I would
comedy,
like
nigga. Crenshaw
Right.
High wasn't no comedy.
Yeah, Saved by the Pistol. Nigga.
Yeah, that motherfucker was real.
And it was
Yeah,
real.
Saved by the
Everything
Pistol.
about Crenshaw
Real
High was real.
clean.
We
real
got What's Happening.
Now, he wanted to say can't do what's happening. Because the white dude, Raj.
Yeah. Hey, Roger.
Let's
Hey,
see.
hey. Nigga, the coldest line in TV was, hey. Nigga, we came back. I was like, nigga, everybody in school was going, hey.
Somebody said Homeboys from Outer Space. Nigga, that's hilarious.
Come
Horrible,
in.
horrible
Yeah, that was a
show.
horrible.
Hey, Raj.
Homeboys for Outer Space.
What
Bro.
about I'm trying to think of a good show to bring back and recast.
Good
I would love to
shows.
see Sanford and Sons. Honestly, I think
Nah.
that simple.
I remember when they
dynamic is
did kind of a reboot of that, and I think it was, I'm trying to remember how they.
It's called Sanford.
It's called
And it was
Sanford,
the
you're
one-
right.
And Sanford wasn't on there.
No, the son wasn't on. Lamont wasn't on.
Mm.
Sanford was there, but Lamont wasn't. And I think Grady had moved in or something like that.
funny. Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah.
2 or 3 episodes of that.
Yeah.
Um,
But the concept of Sanford and Son, oh my goodness.
Hey, Raj.
Who was
Yeah.
it? Who did the music for Sanford and Son?
Bam,
Who's that? James Brown.
Is that
Stevie
Quincy
Wonder?
Jones?
Quincy Jones.
Because that sounds like
Check in
Quincy
the mail.
Jones when you think about
Every
it. Yeah.
single
Mail.
week, a check in the mail. Think about that.
Huh?
Every single week, every time you air it, check in the mail.
Somebody said Cheers, just shooting in the hotel bar. Oh man, in a hole in the wall bar. I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
I think you would have to do a show like Cheers at like a night spot.
Yeah.
So,
Like a
so I don't
lounge.
want to
A
do
lounge
strip
would be
club. That's
cool.
too easy.
A lounge would be cool.
Like we had what was called. So Nick, we had speakeasies.
Pops, ain't nobody that old. I don't
You ain't
know what
gotta
a
sneak
speakeasy
in no more.
is. Yeah, speakeasy. It's like you gotta go to the back and give him a nickel.
A nickel.
Like, give him a nickel and go to the
Can I
back.
ask this question? Why in all black movies, when they go to the black club, it's always a sliding door? Why is it always that?
Who is you? Back up.
Hey, back up! Hold on. Hey, Charlie! Willie Earl here.
Go,
He said, "Come back, nigga. You got that money?" And you always owe motherfuckers at these clubs.
go around back.
Come on, back.
Every black club movie that has a black club, the first thing they do is go, "What you want? Tell him Charlie Earl here. Hold on. You know you still owe some money, right? tell that to pay him. Nigga, I watched Life again, and sure enough, what you doing here, nigga? Can you tell what's going on? I'm here. Hold on.
Well, that's prohibition. That's when they was hiding all the alcohol and stuff. So,
Yeah, but why do you have this door?
because you have to have
I've
steel
never
doors to
seen
keep
that
you have to
door
keep
in
the
life.
cops out.
Me either.
Think about
Yeah,
it. Have you ever seen that door
I haven't
outside of Hollywood.
OG Sleep.
At some reason, somebody wrote, "Hey, when you do, let's do it, nigga." So let's do it again. Uptown Saturday Night was supposed to get redone.
Never heard of it.
It was supposed to be Will Smith and
That was Bill
Denzel
Cosby in
Washington,
Sydney, right?
because Will owns the right to it. So
I
it was
love
supposed-
that movie. Uptown Saturday Night. That's
Uptown
good.
Saturday Night was going to be Will and Denzel, but they kept having, the Equalizer shit took off, and he still owns the rights to it, and they still kind of want to shoot it. But Denzel is what, 69?
Yeah, how old was Bill when he did that? No, Bill
he ain't no
69.
69.
Can't be that old.
Nigga, he older than me.
Denzel ain't fucking 70.
Denzel's old.
No.
He's not
We,
69.
I ain't got to argue with
Denzel
you.
might be about
My daughter,
60.
can you please
He
look
might
it
be
up?
I
about
don't have my
64.
phone, actually.
Can you grab your
63.
goddamn phone?
He's
What you
not-
think you here for?
He's not. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's in his 70s.
Morgan Freeman's the oldest person
no,
I've
Morgan
ever
Freeman's
seen.
80 something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, maybe he's 80. But no, Denzel is at least 67.
Nah, I don't think he's that
The
old.
fuck out of here. Chat room.
Nah, he's not 67.
Anyway, we ain't got to argue, nigga.
How old is Denzel, y'all?
Baby girl, how old is Denzel?
How old is Denzel?
Washington. You got to put the Washington on the end. There's a gang of niggas named Denzel.
66.
See, I
66?
told you.
66.
How old was Bill when he did Uptown
So,
Saturday Night?
so
He gotta
when
be
they did
50.
that, they was in their 30s, like 38 and 39
He look old.
when they
But
did
they
Uptown.
still look young.
So you
Denzel
think
still
you
looks-
think Will Smith and
I
Denzel
don't-
could pull it
I
off?
don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
As long as Will Smith don't do no accents, man, he be alright. Because
Accent.
So I'm hoping he let, because I think now Kevin Hart would be great, but what I would cast Kevin Hart in for Uptown Saturday Night is Lil Seymour,
But let me ask you this
Lil
question.
Seymour Pettigrew,
You said Kevin Hart would be great, but then again, you said you never seen a Kevin Hart movie.
because he's always playing Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
He's always playing himself. He don't play nothing outside the box.
Could finally,
Have you ever seen Uptown Saturday Night?
long time ago.
Okay, well you gotta rewatch it. So there's a character who's a little short dude named Lil Seymour, but a tough little dude. But so you remember the movie? So Bill Cosby is looking for Lil Seymour, but he can't find him. And Big Percy and Lil Seymour. So he went, Big Percy, I'm looking for Lil Seymour, he's doing that, but ain't nobody coming out in the club. So Sidney Poitier goes, say something about his mama. Bet he come out then. And he goes, he said something about his mother. That motherfucker came out the woods, but he was a little short dude. So if you had to cast for the movie, the different, and then you got all these other characters, but I think it's a really good movie to redo. It might be too late to do it, but if Will lets it go and let somebody else do the characters, yeah.
I think.
I said Jay Fox. Fox would be good as the Bill Cosby character.
Yeah.
But how many people you think people today would want to see this movie?
Oh yeah, fantastic! It's a great movie,
If
Nick.
you update it,
Uptown Saturday Night. Let's do it again.
No, I remember I watched all these movies as a kid.
Man, the names, nigga, the name of the clubs, the name of the characters.
but here's the thing: the movie's already done. Do we need to go back, or can we do
Yeah.
new stories?
What are you gonna take off from there?
No, I'm
Just
just
take
saying.
the
do we
same
need
concept.
to do
Two
remakes?
guys trying to.
No, you got to do the.
I don't think you should do the
Who
remake.
are you, Wanzer?
I agree with Wanzer. I think we just take the concept we build on like Bond.
You know, I'm gonna leave both of you niggas alone. That's
For real, we should do another. Like we
I'm
could do
down.
another Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. We could take the concept of three kids growing up in the hood, show their.
What you gonna call it? Some other niggas in the hood.
Boys
in the
to the
hood.
hood.
Nah,
Niggas
I
in
like
the
that.
streets.
Boys to the hood.
Niggas in the
Yeah,
street.
boys to the hood. Or we call it
Yeah, the streets. Because
The
that's
streets?
what people say now. Like, they don't say in the hood. Like, you in the
I think
streets.
what is missing from television, because you got The Shy, you got 50 doing Raising Cain, which is New York.
Yes.
We don't have nothing showing L.A.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
That's
Even though
it,
it's
man.
set.
I
in
don't
the-
even watch Snowfall,
Yeah, I
but
got you.
I hear
You
it's
haven't
based.
watched it?
No, I'm
It's
cool.
so good. You have
Snowfall's
to.
good.
It's
I watched the first
Somebody
one.
said they should redo the Mac.
Oh, if they, who would? Okay, chat room. Who would play the Mac now? Who would you want to play the Mac?
Who is really like that though?
Who got that kind of charisma?
He got to really be like that. He got to really just have that.
Yeah, you can't be.
And his real name got to be cool too, like Max Julian. That's a great real name. Who could play the Mac, y'all?
Who could play the Mac? What actor right now would you want to see play the Mac?
I'm thinking like we don't have that many smooth.
And he actually got out of the game.
That's cold blooded.
The character really got out. He didn't get killed. He got out the game.
Somebody said, boys. What's the hell?
I was gonna say Joey Badass. I think he would be good. Do y'all
Wow.
know
That's the
him?
same actor.
rapper?
That's the same actor you liked from
He's
the
a-
other movie that you said stole every scene.
So he a rapper.
No,
He's
no.
originally
You know who would
a
be good?
rapper, and then
ASAP
who-
Rocky.
He would.
He's
He
a
just
rapper,
needs
but
some
his
acting.
personality itself is super
It's
smooth.
very
It's
smooth.
super
Pretty
like
boy
G.
type.
Yeah, he dating Rihanna
Yeah.
right now. That's how smooth he is.
Like exactly.
Rihanna?
Yes,
Yeah, he
he's
with
dating
Rihanna. That's how cold he
Rihanna.
is right now.
Out of all the people,
Nigga,
he's
so we
dating
in a
Rihanna.
club here in L.A. and we get there and Rihanna's there. Nigga, I couldn't take my eye off that little girl. I was like, God, that bitch beside the forehead.
Is she tall or?
Yeah, but she was just
Nah, she's
chilling.
like 5'9" maybe.
Oh,
She was just
Okay,
chilling.
I'm
So
fine.
I was like, damn, I want to go over and say, hey, I like your music, but I'm kind of old. It's going to look creepy as fuck. And now I'm staring. And so I couldn't get out the staring mode. And I'm like, fuck. But she was,
I think for the Mac, I
she's
think
a billionaire now.
I think Sugar from Fenty.
She's officially a billionaire.
I think Sugar Free should play the
shit.
other pimp.
The,
so it goes against Goldie.
Pretty Tony.
Yeah, we get Sugar Free to play Pretty Tony. That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be great. We still need a Mac, though. But you said ASAP Rocky.
Well, yeah, I like
Maybe
A$AP Rocky
I
better
don't know
than
if he can
Joey.
care because the Mac didn't have any lines other than talking to the women and stuff. You know,
You gotta have. Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah,
But wouldn't it be based like around this time, or would it still be?
No, it just.
it'd
well,
be based around this time,
it's
but
still
still
a
the
Mac.
Yeah,
You still gotta have.
Have you ever
people
seen the
talk
Mac?
No, but I
It's
saw a
it's
poster.
from the '70s. So if
Yeah.
you get a chance, watch it. But the guy who plays the lead character, just from the moment that you see him, everything about him looks like that character. The way he talks, the way he moves, his
And
hairstyle,
then when he got his money,
his
you
manner,
it just
everything.
Yeah,
So this movie, you would have to pick somebody who embodies that whole thing. Who's
Now,
just that smooth.
when it comes to movies, parents, older people, you got kids, you want them to see Coolie High. Make sure all your kids see Coolie
Coolie
High.
High is a really good movie.
Coolie High is a fantastic movie for kids to watch. Well, not kids, but as they're getting
That's a
older,
good movie.
17, 16, they can understand life. And it helps you understand life and how one bad decision could change your whole life. One bad, what could have been just a mistake. And these little kids mistake one kid for something, thought he told on him, which he didn't, and they killed him for some goofy ass reason. So that's a really good movie.
Kids doing that?
No, you just go watch the movie.
Oh,
It's a high school. It's actually a true story about these kids. In the Coolie High was a high school in Chicago, and it's a really good movie. Coolie High. The music was good. Everything about that movie was good. The Mac was good.
Yeah, the Mac. That's probably my favorite movie from the '70s.
Yeah, you get a chance, fellas. Let your
Let's-
sons watch it. I don't
Before
know.
we got out of here, let's break down
We
by
gotta
era.
go, yeah.
What's the best movie of the '70s? The Mac.
The Mac
Best film of the '80s.
of the '80s, New Jack City.
I can't argue with that. Best movie of the '90s. Malcolm X. No, there's too many movies in the '90s. We gotta skip
Way
that
too
one.
many. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Boys
Malcolm
in the
X's
Hood.
favorite movie in the '90s.
Boys in the Hood.
The Best?
I'm gonna say
The
Sheesh.
Best?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys
Dead
in the Hood.
Presidents.
Exactly. There's so many.
Yikes. The '90s is definitely the best. Best movie of the 2000s. Cheyenne. It's on you.
Does it have to be? a
I
black
help you out.
movie?
NWA.
Any
Oh,
movie.
then
NWA.
no. All the Twilight series, hands down.
No.
Nope.
That
Never
was
seen
me.
them.
All
Never
the
seen
Twilight
them.
series.
I was so mad that it wasn't about werewolves. And
Let's stay
vampires.
black.
It
If you stay,
is.
No,
That's
stay
what I'm
it's
saying.
about
if you
love.
stay black,
I was so mad.
where would you go? If you go a black film in the 2000s.
Dang, Chavron. We had some bad movies in 2000. Man, nothing good.
That's why I said NWA. Nigga, NWA
that
was so.
wasn't-
I didn't think. I kept going. How they gonna make this a good movie?
You heard Yellow wrote a book. I heard it's better than the movie.
Oh, really?
He wrote a tell-all book. I heard it's better than the movie. They were just making a
Shout
big
out to
deal about
Yella.
it.
He really didn't get his due. He was the DJ, and he after the group broke up. For a lot of people don't know, he got into porn, but he got into it not in front of it. He was directing and producing and making a lot of money. Shout out to DJ Yella. Hey man, it's been a fantastic show.
We out of here, y'all.
Yeah, we got to get ready to get out of here. Hopefully you guys had a great time. We will be doing Freaky Friday. You won't be here,
Yes, we will be doing
Cheyenne.
Friday.
So don't even come by here.
Oh well, I'll just.
Don't even come by.
Whatever. I gotta work.
Say hi to everybody, Shane.
Hello, hi.
Good.
I'm Cheyenne.
Wanzer's outside. He's talking to his daughter. His daughter calls, so that's more important to me. Happy birthday. Oh, Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Happy birthday goes out to Billy Bob Thornton, who is 66 years old. Richard Bowser from your favorite shows, all the detective shows, the ones he's 77. Yeah. He started off as a comic and then bam, became that dude. Frank Vincent was born today. I know y'all know. Don't worry about it. Marcus Houston, the homie I got texting. Yeah. It's his birthday today. He is 40 years old.
MH, what up?
Shout out to Yo-Yo, who is the big 5-0 today.
What up, Auntie?
Rich Dollar is 46.
Who?
Rich Dollars.
Yeah, throw some D's on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, that's Rich Boy.
No, yeah.
Rich Dollars.
Yeah, I was thinking about Rich Boy.
Anyway.
I don't know Rich Dollars is.
Huh?
I don't know
I'm
who
about to
he
look
is.
it up. Yeah.
Lori Lightfoot is who's the
that's from Love and Hip Hop.
She's the mayor of Chicago. She's 59 years old. And Barack Obama is 60 years old. I told you, me and Barack. Barack is 60. George Clooney, myself, George Lopez. We're all 60 years old, bitch. We was all born in 1961. Meghan Markle, how you say it? Marco, whatever it is. She is 40 years old today. Bobby Smyrna is 27.
Shout out to Smyrna, man.
He out of jail.
And Louis Armstrong was also born today. On this date in Hollywood, the things that came out on this date, which is August 4th, 2000, Ugly Coyote, which I've never seen that movie. Anybody seen that?
Oh, yeah. Coyote Ugly?
I'm sorry, Coyote Ugly?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, about the bar in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's actually based on a true story. From
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Also on this date, 2017, the movie Detroit. A lot of people saw that.
Never seen that.
I never seen this movie. It came out in 2006. Telegate, was it?
Talladega Nights.
Yeah, them two.
One of my favorite movies. If y'all have
Never
not seen Talladega Nights, it's one of the best comedies ever.
Ricky Bobby.
Never
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake. Woo!
Woo!
Shake and bake.
Also on this date, 2008,
best movies.
the reality show I Want to Work for Diddy.
Why would you want a job? That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah,
He was
well,
an asshole. Too.
Somebody had the greatest quote. They said, "What's your dream job?" He said, "I do not dream of labor." He said, "That's the greatest thing I've ever heard."
Wanted to give you information, man.
Y'all can find me at
For
Anthony Wanzer on all platforms. That's Anthony Wanzer.
That is a German name.
And if you guys want to buy an antique
Which
camera,
mean-
hit Wanzer up.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't let me.
Which mean his family was owned by slaves who moved here from Germany.
I watched this whole thing about that. The whole, yeah, it's pretty bad, y'all.
No, every time I see a G-Wagon, I think about what you said.
Oh, yeah.
So,
can't
imagine how they feel.
Right.
Shout out to so this Saturday they're doing a life thing for Blue Mitchell.
Yes.
And I'll post it on the page if you live in Los Angeles, you want to attend. It's going to be really, 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 really dope. So which you're not doing that on Saturday, so don't even worry about it. Come by, definitely come by. Also, shout out to Charity Cassidy, we miss you as well.
Cha.
Shout out to DR3, we miss you, boy.
Big dog.
Fantastic show, Wanda. Thank you for coming through, man. Showing off your V-neck. Apparently, you got assortment of these motherfuckers. So if you want to buy V-necks and you can't seem to find them, they're missing on the shelf. Wanda probably got them. They come in, what size is that? Medium?
This is a schmedium.
Schmedium.
Okay,
Makes your muscles look bigger.
Yeah, if you had them. He don't have them. Again, shout out to my partner in crime, Nick. If Nick's not here, ain't no show.
That is true.
We sick, ball.
Yeah, he's sick.
If he's sick,
We all sick.
With that being said, shout out to the
We
Most
gonna be here
High.
today, boss.
Make sure you guys check out the
Yes,
House
save
of
us.
Yahweh. Get them candles right there, y'all.
Oh, yeah. House of what?
Yahweh. 40 out. Cheyenne actually
hold
works
on,
for my
hold
company.
on, Nick,
I actually
hold
employ
on.
Cheyenne.
Can you hold up, please?
Marketing. So
Can
hit
you
me
hold
up
up?
if you need like.
Why'd you
someone help
name it
with
the House
marketing.
of who? What?
Yahweh.
House of
means
Yahweh.
Now I gotta try to spell
Right.
that.
House
Yah-
of God.
Right. So basically meaning us as the people, right? We are the house. We are the body.
Then why not just say that?
That's what that means. Just because you understand don't mean that.
And it's only 4 letters.
We are the house, right?
really easy.
So that's why all the products we produce are either made to either go in your home to make your home more of like the house of Yah or on your body because your body is the house as well. So that's why you have the candles for your house with the oil
Body's a big house.
for the body. You
Not
know, we
anymore.
also have
I lost
She
35
has
pounds.
resin
Fuck you.
art.
Yeah,
So she
shout out to
does
my listen. Shout out to my
coasters.
rib. She sold her art piece that she made. I was so proud of her. She sold her art piece for a lot of money too.
Wow.
They paid a lot of money for, which I was very impressed by.
The art one that was.
Yeah. So somebody hit her up and she
wow.
sold it. So shout out to
Who did that
her.
one behind you?
She's pretty much sold.
some guy
I
did.
forget my man did that.
For
C,
fun.
yeah, C Ray.
Yeah.
But House of Yahweh is House of dot YHWH. Very simple.
Yahweh. Super
All right.
So and also too, man, shout out to my girl over at A Game. Fellas, if you're trying to
Yes.
get your hookup right, go just text her. Don't call and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"